Alright, so I'm gonna move you guys. Alright, so welcome back to M&A&D&D episode 28. Castle Naerytar. Death Run? Maybe? Alright, so
Death Run? I'm sorry, what?
I'm just assuming you guys are walking into a castle after going through the swamp, the Mirror of Dead Men. You guys
Befriended some frogs.
have heard the plight of the lizard folk who are
the other way around.
under the heel of the bullywogs inside of the swamp. You've learned a little bit about the pecking order of this place. It seems as though the castle is run by the Dragon Cloak, who has placed a small contingency of lizard folk directly as bodyguards, but then the ranks are filled with bullywogs who take quite a bit of advantage of the lizard folk, abusing their power. The lizard folk are interested in your ability to maybe overrun the castle or create an insurrection where they can capitalize and gain back the foothold in the swamp. Hopefully aided someday by the black dragon who is seen through the land.
What was that black dragon's name?
Black dragon's name is and
Gesundheit.
no, that was his name. And you guys
It's a good Polish
now posing as Cult of the Dragon folk. You guys have infiltrated the Castle Naerytar, where you just entered the front gates. And I must say, as you guys enter the front gate, you immediately are taken aback by the amount of bullywogs.
We sent some away with our mounts that we stole, but we convinced them that were ours.
Yeah, there's still some there. As you guys enter,
Doing so much.
right? All these are visible to you guys, right?
I see some stuff, yes.
I can see
Yeah.
stuff.
I can see
Okay.
I'm
No,
right
just
here.
okay. I want to say, as you guys enter,
here.
one of the bullywogs approaches you. Me so wondering what your business here is.
You just made him a Gungan! You have to do this for the rest of the actual campaign. Whenever you're a bullywog, you are now playing as a Gungan.
This is what I get for having Viva in my Star Wars stuff now. We're gonna have the
100%
crossovers now.
Sorry. Just had to.
I threatened to play a Gungan in his Star Wars game.
And I was like, fuck!
Alex, are you a Wookiee?
Oh, I'm the DM.
Who is this
Hmm.
Gungan talking to?
He's
Who's
he
he?
didn't notice Dark King as he walked by, so he's approaching you.
Dara King?
No, he skipped me. He's approaching you.
No, he's
Oh,
approaching.
he's approaching me.
Yes.
Who are you to think you can ask me what we are doing here?
Misa guard. Misa, do not play these games.
You follow directions.
Misa, run this spear through your throat by order of captain of this castle.
As just to catch everyone up to what happened last time, because it's been 2 weeks and we're playing at a 1 week cadence. We are here under two folded guys. We have Shamrock, or whatever the fuck his name is over here.
Shamrock.
I can't see his name. I just see it starts with an S.
Snapjaw.
Snapjaw. All right.
Take better notes.
I wasn't looking at the notes. I'm looking at the board. So we're under. We told his group originally that we were part of the Dragon Cult, and so we were able to gain some of their trust. Snapjaw, but we were able to realize that Snapjaw was part of the lizard folk that wanted to rise up and fight against the current regime of the Dragon Cult, and particularly the Bullywogs. So, working with that, situation, we are posing. We have allied ourselves with him to get us this much access. But as far as he knows, he thinks, and everyone else thinks, we are for sure part of the Dragon Cult. But he thinks we're part of like a Dragon Cult that's here to eventually get in and then do some damage. But everyone as a baseline, everyone thinks we are Dragon Cult. All right, to be clear. So that's like the basis of our like deceptions to get into into here. So I think that's it. And then you befriended every fucking mount possible of these giant lizards on the way here, like rolling natural 20s every single possible time with animal handling. And then they will love you forever, but then at first chance you get, Terry said, and I literally had this in my notes, Terry gave away our mountains.
It's just out of no, just like...
And it's because Terry didn't get one, so Terry was really upset. So, anyway, okay, so that's where we are. We sent some of the Bullywogs back to go put up our mounts that we rode in on to prove that we were real deals. I don't know, and whatever, and I don't remember what Terry's lie was. It was it worked, but it was counterproductive for us.
He rolled high.
Yeah, it rolled very well. I remember him just being like, no! And then, okay. So I've level set the board of definitely what happened last time. Alright, continue.
So
I didn't mean to cut you off too much.
Ulan looks at him in a foul mood from losing his lizards, but the Gungan doesn't know that. Ulan just has a foul mood on his face. Ah, yes, about that captain.
How'd you do that?
Where is he right now? Take us to him. We have business to discuss. Hail Tiamat.
Can you, like, Hail Tiamat's bitch slap this bitch? I also have a loading symbol on my screen after I click the thing away.
Same.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Alright, cool.
I don't.
Hey, that was cool, really, for once. now
I broke it.
Now it's broken.
I can move.
I've been banished to the Shadow Realm.
Corona.
Have you really?
Yeah, I'm in the Shadow Realm.
Oh. We'll stop switching tabs.
I legitimately didn't touch it. I can see again. Thank you.
Okay. All right. The speech one more time.
So, Ulan, foul mood face.
Foul mood face.
Yes.
Get in
About
character.
that captain you were talking about. We have business to discuss with him. Take us to him. Hail Tiamat.
Misa think you know that captain is with Misa other
Yes,
guest.
I know
that
that I
came.
gave you an order. Take us to him. I
Misa
do not
don't
need to hear
take
any more
order
of your
from you.
speech.
Which one is talking to him? I'm gonna slide in behind him.
I'm in the Shadow Realm again.
Wait, are you in the Shadow Realm whenever I move?
Do a sneak real quick. Let me get a stealth check.
Do I need that if I'm in the Shadow Realm?
So as you step forward like that, all these they're on high alert. This is the front entrance of the castle. So as you step towards the bullywog talking to you, they instantly hop to with spears in hand. and they're just like dead eye looking at all of this group now.
Okay.
You hadn't noticed before, but
I was trying to like give him a boost to like intimidation checks with it, but it obviously isn't gonna work. So
I tried relogging, and now it's just a black screen. All right, hold on. All right, I can
it
see
was
again.
running. Yeah, it was kind of running. It might be a hot night for it. So as you guys make this move, that same bullywug, Misa, think if you wait, he will be back. He's a showing your other friend his room.
God, can you tell us who this other friend is? Our party is here.
Misa, mistake.
Are you currently not giving us the respect we deserve?
No, Misa
By-
assumed you came in on the caravan as well.
Hmm.
So you know what they say about assumptions. Now, do what I told you.
I wanted
He's a
to do
thief.
something.
Misunderstand this pecking order. Misa think I should show you to the pit. Come,
Who do you think we
we will
are?
show you. Follow?
Look over
Can
to
we, look at Snapshot and see.
Snapchat.
Yeah, but look at, does the pit sound like a good
Snapchat?
place or a bad place?
All right. Can I get a perception check? You guys,
You know,
turn and look at
Snapchat, he's a
Snapchat.
loser, man. It's hard to tell what you.
you guys turn and look at Snapchat, and he's just like,
He's shaking his head. Okay, no.
I got one more ditch effort.
What the? Are you saying that the captain is over by the pits? What business does he have there? Ron's
I think Valen would speak up now.
All right, Alex, go ahead.
all right,
I'm not doing a Terry accent. I'm not going to do it.
You don't have to do an
Okay.
Terry.
I
just
don't
wanna-
be
still got to
offended
play
if you
him.
did.
Okay.
give some guidance to Terry.
Here's the lie I think Terry's going to do.
You might want to roll first.
No.
That's what Terry does, though.
Terry roll.
Do you want me to do the lie first, or do you want me to roll first?
I want you to do a charisma, so I know how well this is gonna go.
Okay. I don't have Terry's stats.
Hold on. Let me.
I know he has a high. I can just roll d20, and then you can just add his modifier.
Is he in your thing now?
Is he in my
You might be
thing
able to-
now?
Yeah, see if you can.
Is he in your journal?
In my journal. No. Oh wait. Yeah. Okay. I can control him now.
All right.
All right. So he's gonna do his deception. Terry has the best
guidance.
fucking stats in the world. My God. He's doing deception, but his persuasion is how does he have a 10 to persuasion? You know what? I'm so angry with his stats that I couldn't even notice that he rolled a natural 20.
Well, it looks like we get to do whatever the fuck we want.
This is the lie Terry's gonna say. So Valen goes up and he goes, "The people that came on the caravan, did you check their credentials before they showed up? Because
Misa.
we are the group
Misa
for the
believe
caravan."
that Abra Jas is here on personal, under the personal invitation.
There is a chance that the group that came before us are here under ill content. I believe we should take us directly to inside the castle, and we can meet with the captain. With a natural 20, I could roll a guidance check too if you want.
I believe you misspoke, Misa. Think you did not imply Resmir themselves here to overthrow Resmir himself. But we can take you to Abros Jos.
That sounds good. That's what Vela says.
Now, how long on the road were you with Abros?
Months.
You, lizard! Misa, think you should leave. I recognize you, and you're not welcome. Snapjaw turns to you and then dips his head. He kind of signals that everything's going to be okay as he backs out of the front doors. As he exits through the doors, you see him kind of cutting towards.
Oh, can I whisper
barracks?
something to Snapjaw real quick before he leaves?
Yeah.
All right, so
Oh,
I whispered to Snapjaw.
What's up, fam? Y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Alex, how's it sound?
You sound glorious.
you got a headset and everything?
Yeah, man. I went and caught me one for the PC and shit. Trying to be on you guys' level, you know.
Fancy.
Dude, it sounds great, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Feel like
How's the
100
background
times
noise?
better.
Is there background noise or?
Nah.
Nah.
I don't know.
Dude, I don't know how it managed to
Yeah,
make
alright.
you even more handsome.
Dump your foot.
All right, cool. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
This is why he wanted to be here this episode. He's like, hey guys, I bought a new toys.
I got a new headset. I got
You guys gotta see this shit.
All right.
Oh, man.
Ulan.
All right, so I whispered to Snapjaw right before he's leaving that when he goes to, if he needs to use the giant lizards, right underneath their neck, is the little sweet spot, and they just love it there. I
Is
know
that when
because
where you rub it?
I charmed all 5 of them.
This
He likes to rub his
little
lizard.
brag on the way out. Okay. John just kind of shakes his head, understandingly, and then you see him as he starts to exit towards the barracks where the other lizard folk had been before he disappears.
Real quick, Darth, do you how caught up are you, or do you need a quick summary?
The last thing I remember was these frogs being charmed.
Like
Those are the big lizards that we rode in on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's basically where we're at.
Okay.
Right now we're talking to the frogs who are the
So
bad
you
guys
watched last episode?
inside.
Yeah, I caught the end.
All right, cool.
Nice.
All right, so they just walked in through the front door. Got a little tense as DW may have overextended himself, but Terry came
Terry's a
through
hero.
Valen. Yeah.
that 20 and
It's all Terry.
managed to get this conversation back heading in a positive manner, and now they're going to escort you all through the castle to see a what should be a familiar name.
Dark, you good? It's
Huh?
like your glass over there.
Oh
Put
yeah,
that in-
no, it's like
put
it's
that in
weird.
it.
It's like some shit in there. Like, what the fuck is that?
It's called a liquid of some
Sorry.
sort.
Well,
No,
Baby water, maybe.
I know you've eaten the worm at the bottom of tequila.
I haven't.
That all tequila?
Oh, yeah.
Damn, dude.
You haven't?
Yeah. So no, not that. I don't have that one, but that is tequila.
Ooh.
Okay.
All that?
Was I gonna say?
Hold up, Dar. That entire glass is
Fuck, I
tequila.
forgot. Yeah.
Nothing but tequila.
That is
Yeah. What the fuck is that? Not everybody's.
There's
Is that not how
you don't
everybody
have
else
like a
fucking
shaker or
pours out
anything.
tequila?
I mean, I have like,
Shit.
I'll make my drinks with like, like that much in there, like, and like, have mixers and stuff. But an entire, nah.
No, that's all I'm drinking, dude. I'm not trying to mix shit. I can't mix anything. I'm not trying to.
All right.
Just a full
Respect,
glass.
respect.
But he's been on
Alright.
for a long time.
Let's see if you don't fall asleep by the end of the episode.
He doesn't
I'm gonna be feeling great.
put his hand through his
Like, I
screen.
need to
All right.
make another drink.
Sorry.
So, follow me, sir. And as he exits through this giant, this is like a very large room with arch ceiling. You do notice a staircase that leads upstairs to about 15 feet up, and then there's another floor above. But you guys are headed, and as you guys can start to make your walk, here you are. Yeah, there you go. You guys continue to be flanked. These bullywogs,
They're all following us.
they're all following you.
All of them.
A lot of them.
Why are they all following us?
They like your smell.
Apparently,
I mean, they're letting you through the front door, which is a miracle.
I have a thing with reptiles, so
They're amphibians, dumbass.
This is true.
This guy.
Wait, does that mean they can't smell?
What?
Everything smells like mud.
Oh Lord, what have I done?
Oh my god.
Misa wondered if you were there when the murder on the road occurred. Resmir and Asmir and Abrosjas briefly mentioned it as they came through.
let Valen take care of this still.
Sure. Valen will say, yes, we were there for the murders. Murder. Whatever. If he said plural or singular, I don't remember which one he just said. Valen will just repeat it and act like he knows what he's talking about.
Yes, a murder. That's what Valen said.
And then he'll start talking about like the history of the murder. No, he won't. No, he won't. Never mind. Don't reference it.
Pretty spot on. As you guys go through this part of the tunnel, you notice that there is no
Are these windows or
ceiling above you.
doors?
This actually opens up. These are slits to look through and shoot arrows through.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
Oh, so we
these here.
went high up.
So this is like a
They're
moat below
higher.
us?
They're
Oh, it's
higher up.
the-
You can't just like walk out of here.
It's the ramparts, guys.
Yeah. But this area
So Bricky
is
got shot.
an open ceiling. Yes, it's an open ceiling.
David, when you refresh the browser, did it get rid of the loading screen thing?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do it.
I'll move you up, Darth.
Thanks. Yeah, my shit's still loading.
All right. Abros. Misa, remember, Abros say he thinks the murder was done by a group of no good troublemakers. That we should be wary. But, Misa, think you all are good-natured cultists. Come with me. As you guys continue around the corner. You hear the front two bullywugs start to grumble. I fucking hate those goddamn lizard. Smell of piece and shit.
Can we make out what they're saying?
Ew.
I mean, yeah. If you're listening, you should be able to. They're not really keeping it a secret.
Oh,
And as of right now, we have not seen any more lizard folk inside of the castle. Right. We've not passed any more lizard folk.
Yeah, but they stop you here at this doorway, and one of the bullywugs is just like lets out this bellowing, and you see his throat kind of expand.
I'm gonna make an animal handling check to see what exactly he's doing there. If
Okay.
I can,
He's burping.
what exactly I can do.
From your understanding, that that's a form of communication. It's like whistling that you would normally do.
Oolong whistles a little bit.
Your whistles go unnoticed. They don't seem to give shit.
If Valen did it,
Misa suggests you carry through. Talk to. Up ahead. And that'd be Boomgar.
Is that the captain?
Who are you asking that to?
The GM. You just said a name.
You're asking. No, I can't tell you that.
Oh man. Bungar?
Boomgar.
I was gonna call it Booger and just move on with life.
All right. Off character, Alex.
Hold on, I'm thinking.
Alex.
Hold on one sec. What?
Did you write down, or what's the dude's name that he was saying that was in charge? The cultist guy.
Well, the one that they just said was Azabra Jos, right?
That guy. Yeah.
We've seen him before.
Yeah, that was the guy that stopped the fighting when Wurs was.
If you go to your journal, he should be in there. He's a named NPC.
Right. He was the guy when Wurs was accused for the killing. He jumped out and said there was not enough proof and stood up for Wurs.
So the Bullywugs just asked us to walk forward, or so as we're walking forward. But before we get to this guy, I'm gonna whisper over to Alex and ask him if we should be asking them to lead us to Azabroth Joth.
I'm gonna lean back in and be, if we need to, I think we should get free reign of the castle as soon as we can get a chance. And if we need
to go somewhere,
right? I have a lizard folk knife still, so if we kill one of the bullywugs, we can frame the lizard folk for doing it. They don't like each other. We can maybe point a finger at the other group and see if they chase them. And just
that might be a good idea if you can sneak by and execute this plan unnoticed.
If we can get to a hallway with just like only one or two of them and just make the murder happen and then just leave the proof.
proof is in the pudding.
So happy I kept this knife.
During this time that they're having their conversation,
like we're walking
in the back,
we're
and is like
walking,
whistling.
We're walking forward where they shuffled us forward. So
I'll put you guys there.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like sharing it with the group. Like if an
That
opportunity
group movement though, Viva, clean.
Yeah. I'm trying to say, like, if we get to a position where, so the rest of the group now knows, if we get to a position where we might be able to do this, we might be able to presented.
But we need to plan before then, where we need them to either let us have free reign or go to somewhere Pacific.
We just need the guards to go away. We'll have free reign once the guards go away.
Very well. Siri, Valen.
Right now, in the room that we're in right now, we see West Side Story right now of lizard folk and bullywogs, right?
So as we're going up to talk to this guy, I'm giving Terry Valen.
I got a
some
chuckle out of
guidance.
Darth, but Viva didn't pay any attention to my joke.
No, I heard it. It was. I understand the joke you're trying to make.
I'm gonna let Valen talk us through this.
We're gonna
The
use
chuckle was there. I'm just so desensitized, man. I'm dying inside.
From what?
Life,
From
man. It
Alex's
is shit.
Love of musical theater.
So yeah, so
Are
as you
these
guys
red?
enter
Are
this-
these red squares doors?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pork.
Yeah. As you guys enter this, this is also another large open space. It is there's no
Hey, little doggy.
That's what Darth says
Yeah,
too.
there
all
is
the
no-
bullywogs.
there is no
That's a bully
ceiling directly above you. All this is open. In front of you is a long tower. And that would be
This is in front of us is a tower.
yeah, this is a tower.
Does there look like there's a door to the tower or any way up to the tower?
Well, I mean, not from your
Okay, so we would imply based on what we can see that it maybe curls to the right and there'll be an entrance over here.
and these walls go up about 3-story.
Okay.
All these walls
My
go up
shit
about
curves to
3
the
stories.
left.
So you're in an open area. Let's get a perception check.
I turn to the group and say, "This fucking castle looks like it's made for a goddamn dragon to be able to walk around in, with these tall walls and no ceiling."
What's in a fucking
This
castle?
area is not quiet. You hear a lot of like clanking metals. You hear a lot of shuffling feet. You hear hissing.
I got a
You hear
20 by the way.
that same
I get-
bullywog bloating of the throat.
I
This
did-
area is open, but it's very muddy. And one thing you notice are giant footprints.
Of course.
Amphibious footprints.
giant
You
amphibious.
see a lot of track marks
Okay.
from
Like dragon?
dragons
like,
are
you
amphibious.
see you also see a lot of
They're
small
reptiles.
footprints, that of the bullywogs, and which you assume are probably lizard folk that are around. From the little time you spent with Snapjaw, you do recognize lizard folk sounds, and just like that same.
It could be the giant lizards that we came in on.
All right. I turn to Valen and I go, "Hey Valen. So it looks like there's a group of lizard folk over there and a group of bullywogs over there. Maybe you can go strike up a conversation with the lizard folk based off your previous conversations and see if you can convince the see what the temperature is in the room with the lizard folk and the bullywogs, and maybe you can get them to bicker fight, or just just see if you can start to get them to fight each other. Just a scuffle. He said this,
I
she
look
said this
over.
kind of thing.
I look over to Valen too, and I'm like, Valen, but first we need to go talk to this bullywog. He seems to be the one in charge of the other bullywogs. We should start with him and see if we can't start something there.
Wait, so you want to talk to the bullywog first before we get?
Well, he's the one in charge.
Okay, that's fine. After that,
Yeah.
I wanted to point it out to Valen because I think Valen would have the best opportunity to
Same.
do it. All right, as long as you're on the same wavelength. All right, so we're going to this one. Is this the one in
This is
charge?
one.
Yes, that was the one that you're beckoned to.
All right.
I'm just gonna move you guys actually
just-
forward. And
yeah, let's
as you take those first 10 feet, the bullywogs start actually moving towards you and approaching you right away.
What about the ones in the back? Are they still staying back there, or are they
Are they going back to their post?
going back to where they originally were? I mean, they accomplished their mission.
Let's get an investigation check. No, perception check.
Perception.
You glance over your shoulder and you notice that several of the bullywogs stayed behind.
But not all of them. Important information.
You can see about, I believe you can see about 3 of them had stayed behind.
Yeah, cool. I can see 3 right now. Well, I can see this one's corner based on where I'm standing right
now. The bullywog walks past you, and he actually addresses the leader of the group. Walks directly up to Darfarius. Misa, help you in any way?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Used to think you are a man of few words, but we are told to take you to your friend Asbarajos. This way. And they start leading you.
Are we going past these guys over here?
You guys are going to start walking in this direction.
All right. So maybe Valen can whisper something to the lizard folk as we pass by discreetly.
Yeah, stop to tie his shoe and then say something to him.
Something like that.
Come. We used to think you need to hurry before you get the stench of these creatures on you.
I'm going to give Valen an opening. So I'm going to just start distracting the bullywogs. The one that was talking to us. And I'm going to be really uncharacteristically loud. And try to pull Ulan in on it too, just to kind of see if it works. But I'll be... So how old is this castle? And can you tell me about when it was built and who built it? And kind of go really nitty gritty on this kind of stuff. And tell Valen to go start something now.
Stonework is just marvelous.
Yeah, I've been to a lot of castles recently, and this is one of the finest ones I've ever seen. Can you quickly? And I'm gonna try to stop them just before the bullywogs cross into the lizard folks' path, and just stop and point at something that looks interesting with the castle. And I'm just going.
There's a sculpture up there.
Is it a gargoyle? What is that? It looks very fun.
Gotta start moving them freely towards that direction, and
then I'm hoping Valen can go while this is happening. I'm gonna have Valen go over and talk to the lizard folk, and be.
All right, so move your characters into position for me.
All right, so I think we would go over here, kind of towards this side. Because I know we're still moving up, but we kind of pulled them off to the left a little bit and try to pull the bullywogs.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if you move this way, these guards are gonna pull back.
Wait,
keep going with it. We're going right by them.
Who's this right here?
Whisper.
That was me,
Alex.
Yeah, if you start going that way, they're not gonna continue on their path.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna pull the bullywogs to this corner, so that Valen can then go. Oh, I can move Valen. Yeah, Valen can go here. So we were all going to. We were. Let
me get a persuasion check from you, DW.
A persuasion check.
Yeah.
With some guidance.
Yeah. Do I get advantage because he's helping me?
Yeah.
Team effort, advantage, and guidance.
Wait. Oh, I thought you just added to it.
No, I was.
Wait, which is it?
I would. Well, guidance is different. Guidance is just the D4 afterwards, but
So,
Yeah.
I won't.
so you had 11. You had 11 plus the D4.
No, I didn't. No, because he's both doing. I get advantage.
We're
So
both.
it'd be
I'm
18.
helping him.
Okay.
I'm
Because
helping
we're both
him
talking on it.
So yeah. So this one's gonna pull away.
Okay, I didn't get all of them to come over.
No.
Okay, and then if I add
Maybe
my
roll the D4 too.
yeah,
One
if
more.
it was 22, what would I get?
I'm gonna say these three because they're a little bit concerned that you're not moving.
Okay. So then while we're standing here, I'm just gonna make a bigger show of it. Like, I mean, is there any way we could like do you have like a gift shop or something? Like, is there like we can take some of this home? Like this marble working is just so fine and so
Do you
nice.
have any artists that can, depict this for us?
Misa, understand your love of this castle because this is what Mere Swamp man, Mere Dead Man is known for. And this, yes, is we're proud. One day, Bullywug will rule this. Many lizard folk were killed in the process of this, which we are very proud of. And up here, left, it is notice this is my great grandfather. He worked on that here very much, and he spent many time. He whipped very many of this piece of shit lizard folk, and he kicked them, and he make them do the work, right?
The
And over
work
here-
is very, very fine.
Yes, you like
the
that,
work
like,
seems like
very
it's
much.
gone.
All
right,
let's
I'm gonna-
roll stealth for Valen as this goes.
All right.
And see over here, what you can see is this is the corner. You see a gargoyle up there. The gargoyle.
Does
is
he have
made of-
I'm just gonna roll straight. He's fucking fine.
yeah.
He has the greatest stats in the world. Why do I have a giant Terry all of a sudden? Ah!
You need out.
I don't know how anyone saw that on the stream, but that was funny.
I'm waiting. It might pop up here in a minute.
I have no idea how I did that. That was my cursor for like 5
Like
seconds.
Z. I think it's like selecting Z.
I didn't hit. I haven't touched my keyboard in like 30 minutes. Anyways, all right. So he's gonna walk over to like this
he
lizard
hits
folk,
C on it.
and he's going to. He's going to use persuasion. He's going to try to persuade him. Like, do you hear these bullywugs talking bad about you? Do you stand for this? And he's going to try to persuade him to just.
That's your best Terry impression?
I'm not trying to do a Terry impression.
We're not going to
okay?
do an accent. We all
I'm-
agreed at the beginning.
I am not doing a Terry
Stay
impression.
far away from that.
I'm trying to get the
Why?
intention of what the character's trying to do, and I'm not doing a
For
Terry.
our love for Terry.
Yes.
We're not going to.
Jeez, Darth, you almost finished your glass.
And this is only glass one. I'm drinking water, thank God. All right. So yeah, so that's what his intention's gonna be. So I'm just gonna.
He sips like a man.
Good God, 10?
Holy shit.
He has a plus 10
Jesus
to
Christ.
persuasion. It's insane.
Why have
don't.
you ever
How
talked
did
in
he
this game,
fuck up
Alex?
that one time when he tried to
There's been absolutely no reason for you to talk at all in this game.
I agree. I 100% agree. I should never talk. But Terry gets so caught up on the worst ideas that he doesn't roll. Terry has the best stats in the game. But he has like all of his stats. He has a 7 for history, a 5 for other thing. He has a 5 for intimidation. But like random shit, he's like, you know what? This is my time to be athletic. His athletics check. Actually, his athletics is 6. I don't even. He's got a 6 for athletics. I don't even know why he does bother with that. 0
he's
for animal
OP.
handling. But like.
All right. So as he whispered that to the lizard folk as he walks past, and yes,
He has a 9 for Constitution and a 9 for Wisdom. So when it has one of those two rolls, he's done for. But if it's anything else, he has the best fucking stats I've ever seen.
We will take over, but we see the opportunity.
And he's gonna go, "Your opportunities, you shouldn't wait. These guys are talking like...
There are so many more here. You're foolish.
It's a 5v5 right now. Oh.
More.
Oh, yeah.
We heard.
Alright, we'll just leave it at that. We have some more on our side.
Just making sure that they're being prepared.
We've heard the whispering from Napcha. We wait.
Understood. Just Terry's gonna, or Valen's gonna go. We're here to return the control of the swamp to the rightful people of the swamp, and remove those in power that try to keep the bullywog and the black dragon removed. Whatever, and then we'll move on.
As you guys, as that conversation just buttons up, this bullywog, you just hear, "Misa sick, get out of my fucking way!" And he kicks this lizard folk into the mud.
Oh shit. He's tripping.
Misa, sick of you shits. Move aside. The lizard folk scampered to their feet, heads bowed. This one closest to Valen kind of gives him just like this really sharp tooth grin, and catches eye contact as the bullywogs push through the lizard folk. The ones behind here, you guys behind here, start saying, Misa, think we should catch up.
Yeah, very, very well.
Misa, think you should plug your nose before we walk through these foul creatures. As they walk by, they
Can you tell me a little bit more about your grandfather as we walk?
Mr. Papa.
Truly a man of culture.
Ay, mi Papa. To me, he was so beautiful.
Oh, my Papa.
All right, where we stand right now.
Dark's drinks just hit him.
It was a deep pull. I was hoping it landed somebody.
When we
now we just had like Darth giggling in the background for the rest of the night.
I mean, that's gonna happen. When we turn the corner, like around here,
You good there, bud?
I'm gonna say.
Read my whisper, Alex.
I'm reading it. I'm gonna whisper to Ulan. Do we want to act now and like lizard folk versus and us versus the bullywog, and just start this, or do we want to keep going further?
I whisper back to Darking. What we should do is we're starting to have these bullywogs on our side as well. Maybe convince them that the dragon cult is thinking of having the lizard folk take over their positions and perhaps get them to turn on the dragon cult and the lizard folk at the same time. We need to, have a triangle, them all against each other. If we don't,
where are we going to be in that triangle?
The bullywogs up against them as well. We be on the outside watching.
Okay. All right, we'll keep trying to do that. I whisper to him.
This one has a thing for his puppy.
Where is Rainer? Where's Rainer when we're whispering? Rainer, are you near us so you can hear this conversation so we can get your input?
Based on the map, yes.
Okay. Are you okay with that, or do you want to start or do you? I mean, I'm fine with that, or do you want to keep trying to move forward now?
We still need to get to find out where the head dragon cultists are.
Yeah, I kind of want to get more information, but we can always just go back to, you guys can always go back to the way I've heard that you've dealt with things in the past, which is just slaughter the entire damn castle and move on with life.
Right now, we only have the
No,
center
we're
half
on
the
a
castle.
roll. We did not kill anything.
I'm
Well,
done.
there are two Valens on the map for me. One on
Oh,
either side
yeah?
of the one.
Oh yeah, I control
Oh,
this
yeah.
one. I don't control the other one. Oh, I can control that one. Hey, there's two Valens.
Yeah,
Alright,
just delete one of them.
Delete.
Just click delete.
They murdered a Valen?
He just jumped out a window. It's fine.
As you guys approach this,
But he's
as you guys
athletic.
approach this front door,
He's actually athletic.
as you guys approach this door here, the bullywog that had been leading you, lets out this bellow again, and it
Oh, that
echoes.
sounds like a different bellow. Can I see what that means?
Uh,
Yeah, that sounds like he's
That one has
initially-
indigestion.
Maybe.
That one was actually a burp.
No, he's
yeah.
trying some
You
shit.
You
understand?
sound
Like
a little constipated.
Is that what you told him?
animal handling. I think this is more of a language than animal handling thing. But, anyways, so
I would
I mean,
argue
you
that this
understand
is
this
an
is like-
insight
this is-
check.
this is commands. Like you know that they're just communicating
Insight.
like simple commands throughout. As
Yeah,
they,
because you're
as they
reading the
enter.
intention of somebody.
Oh,
You've noticed that
It's-
like
it's
as,
definitely
as,
insight.
as everybody approaches new areas, this is now going to be your second area, your third area that you're approaching. That they bellow ahead, and then the guards stay behind and signal for guards ahead of them, making sure that you're always
Escorted?
surrounded.
Hmm.
Lack of a better term.
Do the
And they-
bellows sound like something we could actually reproduce? Or does it actually sound like you have to have the anatomy of a bullywog to do?
Yeah, I don't think you'd be able to produce it.
That
There it
sounded
is.
really close. I don't know. I feel like
I'm sure
Darfarius
Terry
could
has
do
a
it.
what?
spell.
If we-
Various might be able
If we fill him up with some bubblies, he might be
Yeah.
able to do it.
I agree.
probably not something you could do. Well, you could try in the midst of all of these bullywogs to.
Well, not right now. We're just, planning ahead.
Yeah, we're
All right,
just
so,
we're just thinking. We've heard this sound
We're just
before
gathering information.
from both ends of him.
Bisa leave
Exactly.
you here. Go ahead.
Especially when I'm sleeping.
They will take you.
Yeah, definitely not
They
near
will
you when
take
that
the
happens.
Abros. Absorbados.
What is that? I can see it.
I'm gonna look over at the one who was talking about his poppy. Ask him if he wants to come with us.
It was both the 15s.
I
So
like
it
you.
wasn't supposed to be advantage, but
You are a good Volog.
can I tell what that is?
I'm be lying.
Your dirty feet remind me very much of me, Papa.
Papa must have been
Be
beautiful.
careful. This mirror is full of many dangers. I miss you, Papa. I mean, good luck.
He dies last.
I'll miss you too.
Uh,
Did you just stroke his cheek?
Should I do another animal hand?
you guys can enter into the room now.
I'm entering, but what am I seeing? I rolled a 15 in perception.
What you're seeing shouldn't be too abnormal to you. You look at him and you recognize a familiar companion that you've been traveling with for a long time.
Oh, they're dragonborn. Okay.
Another dragonborn standing in front of you.
Do we recognize him?
So you come now. Oh, hail Tiamat.
The Tiamat.
You may notice we do not afford until we know for sure. All of you, come.
Don't forget about Valen, Alex.
I'm not moving myself right now. Hold
What I meant to say
on.
is we
I'm
do
taking
not
notes. Sorry. Are we
like to
continuing?
speak freely in front of the help. He says that because he assumes you guys are closer and further away from the door.
Rise. Can someone spell rise for me? God, I can't spell it right now.
Rise.
All right. It is
Rice.
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 Yep. And again, they speak directly to Darfarius. Yeah. Long trip.
It's very long.
Now we have some accommodations, but friend Jos has taken here into the tower on the first floor. Come. He has little room, but at least you can catch breath before we make accommodations for you. And they're directing you towards here.
How'd you do that?
Did you not watch the videos he posted in Discord?
Hey, this guy.
I didn't know.
I don't
Thanks,
remember. I don't remember
everybody.
the exact keystroke, but I remember like seeing like all these things that like they were talking about that you can do in this.
Yeah, but I didn't know he can do like move ping because I moved my camera.
Mhm.
It is in there. One of the 13 videos I sent.
Yeah, 13 videos you sent.
And don't forget the link I sent with the 150 sources.
So as you guys again, now you've noticed that this area is cut off the most, and you approach the front door of the tower. This guard steps forward and he starts to unlatch the binds of the door.
Does this look like a door that's like? Is this a door that's locked from the outside normally? What kind of room does this look like? When you say he unlatches it, it makes me a little suspicious.
Um,
Are you a rogue or something?
yeah, I don't know how to answer that. So I mean, you can do an insight check. Like these are things you have to do. You have to roll for.
Insight.
Feel like it, but no one's on. Oh, sorry, Sonic.
Looks
If anybody
like a
logs
door.
in to the Twitch channel, they can get a free sub from Submaster Sonic. With that inside check, you kind of you go towards the front door and you notice, you look in and you see a winding staircase that leads up, in a very kind of shallow room. Do not take the staircase, as Barajos is through the door. He did ask for some privacy, so be sure to knock first.
Oh no, I'm in the shadow realm.
So he is directing you towards this front door.
Mm-hmm.
First, you gotta lead us in. You're our leader.
I can't move my own character yet.
What? Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. I tried. Every
Pull out a
time
new one.
I click on him, he He doesn't highlight and
Yeah, pull up a new one. That might be the one I can control.
Can be controlled by Dartharius, and should be able to be controlled by him.
see. I'll pull up another one.
You're aiming for here, buddy. Oh, I seen you.
He's in between boxes.
Whoa, what the fuck? Breathe weapon? No,
Breath.
Oh,
weapon.
I know.
He wasn't here for the macro discussion, Alex.
Whoa. We're moving in this room?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the leader.
Does the door close behind us?
As you guys enter the room, the guard
Does it lock
closes the door behind
or
you.
is it?
You just hear a as the door locks.
It locked?
Do it!
We fell right into their trap. Who made me the leader?
One of the bullywogs.
All right. So here's
Well,
what.
We
So before
might
we
as
move.
well just check out this room.
All right, real quick.
What does
All right.
everyone see?
All right, real quick. Here's what I have.
Yeah.
We have, before we move forward, we have to go in this room to go talk to Azubra Joss, apparently. I had counted
His
5
name
bully.
has changed like 12 times. Abu Dabu Jas.
It's AZBRAR.
Bada Jas.
Yeah. Anyways. So for us to go see Joss Whedon, we have to go into this room. In the room we just left, we left 3 dragonborns.
Oh,
That's
tough.
I'm calling that room 3. In room 2, the room before that, we left 5 bullywogs with 5 lizard folk who are likely to be part of the rebellion, resistance, whatever you want to call it. Okay? And then before that, there was somewhere between 5 and 8 bullywogs outside, along with some big to S toads. Okay, so that was on the. I'm gonna call that room 1 to outside entrance. So that was like 5 to 8. I don't remember the exact number.
Isaac, what did you make?
It's a coffee liqueur with a Marlow cream. So it's like an Irish cream with coffee liquor. It is fucking delicious.
Damn it! Now
Love
I
Irish
need some another drink.
Yeah.
I mean, Darth has just about finished his
It's true.
his bottle of tequila.
Is this sipping tequila?
Okay, so that's what we've seen so far. Is everyone listening, or are we all just talking about drinks?
What?
We're talking about drinks right now.
Room we just left, room 3 has 3 dragonborns. The room
Is there
before
any
that,
alcohol in this room, Viva? Do I see any? What do we see in this room?
3 dragonborn in the previous room. 5
5
bullywog in the room
bullywog
before.
with 5 lizard folk who are likely to rebel, and then
And at
5 to 8
least-
bullywog to the room in the area before that, which I'm calling room 1, which is also the entrance. With
There were 2 other things in there
big
that
ass
were not
frogs.
bullywogs.
Yeah, I think there were 3 big ass frogs. So I'm just keeping track of enemies that we see
Ooh,
as we move
hey.
forward.
Sonic spotted a new person in his ad, and congrats on the sub. All right, what are you guys doing?
Well,
What
we're
do we see
supposed
in
to
this
go
room?
forward,
So
And we
in
can-
this room, it's
and we were told not to go
the
upstairs.
ceiling's not too high. Height. Ceiling's not too high. It's about again about like that 15 foot. Until you see like the bottom of the floor above you. Here's a winding stone staircase that leads above it. There are some supplies and stuff, some things kind of like stored in here. Again, this is the focal point as you guys had been directed to knock on this door before disturbing as Barajos.
What sort of things?
It looks like there are like some like brooms, like some shovels, like big shovels to scoop, not like a not like a spade.
Are any of these magical brooms?
Huh?
Or shovels?
Are any of them magical brooms?
Or shovels?
You can do a detect no. No, they're just like this is kind of just like right here in this area is just kind of like
We found flying brooms.
storage. Yeah. Oh, just a room full of flying brooms.
I'm sorry, that's just a funny episode of
And then-
Critical
and then
Role where they're just
nuclear
like
code,
everything
like-
they find was just like, is this one magical? No. Is this one magical? No, I'm not giving it to you anymore. That was funny. Okay. Can I look at the door that we came out of, or we just went? Sorry, we came through. Does it look like I can? Is there any way for me to unlock it from this side?
Yeah. Get an investigation check.
With some guidance.
Thank
Give me
you.
your guidance.
Plus a D4. 17.
You turn to the door, you get down, you look at it, and kind of laugh to yourself, like it's not gonna be hard.
All right.
If we need to get through this door, no
All
problem.
right. That's all I want to know. If it was going to be difficult or whatever. All right. I feel better. My cost of it's like they're trapping me inside for like a month or something like that.
Well, Darth, why don't you go knock on the door?
Too real.
Don't do it again.
So yes, this is a part of the D&D campaign where I talk about how everybody's on quarantine and no one can leave their domiciles for the foreseeable future. Escapism.
Sorry.
Or do we
All
have
right.
to go upstairs?
So yeah, they told us not to go upstairs, but that makes me want to do it more.
Fearless leader, where should we go? Your
We
choice.
could
Go
just
knock on the door or take us upstairs.
I think Darfarius is on the phone.
No, I'm not.
Oh, he is.
We see it in frame. I'm not on my phone either.
Nope. No. I don't know what you're talking about. Next time we're just gonna see like
Oh,
Darth just like chuck it off the side.
Hold
I
on.
know what you mean.
Yeah, not yet. No.
See, I was moving up the steps.
Oh, we're
Oh,
going.
you guys are going up top?
We're following Darth.
Apparently, that's where our big old Dragonborn's going.
There's nothing down here.
There's a door.
There is
We
a
don't
door
wanna
that
go
they
through
told
there.
you
We
to,
were told to knock on the door
in order to.
and not to
Alright.
go up the stairs.
Fine. You guys want to
But
knock
who are
on the
we to
door?
listen? I
We'll
mean,
do
we
whatever.
can go
What are we doing?
upstairs.
Let me know.
We can just like poke our head up.
I'm
a
also
little
going to
bit,
investigate
like,
the
at top
door in
the
front of
stairs.
us.
It's more than likely unlocked.
I'm just
Which-
investigating it.
We're gonna
Um,
do a athletic roll for busting that shit open, or
I'm investigating it before he can do anything.
Oh
The door again has like is not overly complicated lock. You could probably
Bust it
lockpick it
open.
pretty easily. You see like some flickering light, like as if somebody has a candle lit on the outside of it. And when you put your head to the door, you realize there is a person shuffling around in there, kind of just like murmuring to themselves.
Just one person.
Just one person from what you could tell.
Could
I
Alex? I
relay this
look
to the
over to
group.
Alex real quick and ask him if if we can lock the other door from the inside as well.
Chat is with Darth Fairies on this one, by the way.
Chat is always with our various and stuff.
By
And then
chat, you
maybe
mean
we-
Sonic.
Like, well, maybe we should
Sonic's like,
lock
let's
the
go.
other door so those two other Dragonborns can't come in, and then Darth kicks down the door, and then
We can also, I can just open the door quietly, or we can just knock on the door.
Yeah, but surprise factor.
The surprise
You'll be
factor will
shocked.
still be there whenever we open the door. If you
But
want me to just
beyond the door.
I can open this really easily. This is not a problem. This is a no
Well,
sweat
can you
lock.
block the other door so the other two Dragonborns?
We can
can't
put
come
Darth
back in?
Farius in front of the other door. That will block the other door.
Well,
Or
you
you
I'm
can
gonna
stand by
let
the
you
door.
if the other
have
two
the
are even
door.
there.
I'm
I'm gonna just step out of the way.
I'm picking the door.
Open that-
I'm picking
Alright.
the door.
Okay.
Busting that shit open's a lot better though. I'll talk about the element of surprise.
Yeah, I understand, but
Who rolled a 12?
I rolled a 21.
Darth Fairies, are you also using your athletics to bust through the door?
Yes.
What? No, he said he wasn't. He just said he wasn't.
I'm positive.
You don't speak for myself.
After it's picked, he just kicks it because it's easier to break down now.
I got it. Bam! God damn
Damn!
it!
Busting that shit open.
He kicks it so hard it hits the person in the back and he
goes
gets knocked
to the
prone.
pick. He starts to pick the lock, and he hears
I
that
picked
like
that lock.
He hears that satisfying like as the door becomes locked, and then
I start
Darth
to
Farius
open it.
just comes. busts it through,
Nice and easy.
kicks this fucking door right off the hinges. It goes flying.
Oh shit!
It goes flying through the room.
Hits the guy in the back. Knocks him down. Oh, he's in.
Yeah, that guy
he's
takes
in the.
+5 damage.
As you enter, God damn! You just hear as Barajos like shriek in terror as Darth Farius comes rushing in.
I'm still crouched down on the ground with like my lockpick sitting there.
As Barajos
I'm
comes
pushing
up to his knees, and
with Darth.
looks at you guys as you guys walk in, and he's just like, "Oh, fuck. You idiots again!"
I attack him.
I cast. Hold
You
Person.
can't. You just. Why would you attack him right now?
Because he's just standing there. Who the fuck just stands there? Behind?
Element surprise. We're gonna make him stand just there. Who the fuck just stands there?
It's about it. In the chaos, you guys don't realize Barajos had a
We have like no
had a-
healing,
had
by the
a
way.
magazine in his hand and his pants down. Looking at you, quite bewildered.
Strength check.
Freeze, FBI.
No.
Grab him
It's
by
just-
his neck.
Which one?
All right, do an intimidation check.
All right.
Be careful while you grab him, Darth.
That's a Terry thing.
Roll 1d4, by the way, because he gave you guidance.
Would he get? He just busted on a door. Does he not get advantage
Get
over that?
advantage.
No.
He just busted on the door.
with his pants down. How does he not have advantage?
That's
Yeah,
pants down is instant advantage.
There's a whole backstory about how Barajos is not afraid to have his pants down.
More like Viva's not afraid to have his pants down.
With a 10, Barajos looks to you and says, "Can I please pull up my pants?"
Did you cast hold person on him still?
Yes.
He can't.
He's not pulling up his pants.
Can you please pull up my pants?
That's a Valen thing. Valen, Your talents are needed.
Grab his cock key.
We might need that for later.
Jesus, poor Valen. Valen comes in.
It's ready to unlock something.
You have very gentle hands.
We have ways to make you talk. Valen,
Talk.
Pulls out a
We're no strangers
bucket
here.
of popcorn.
What? the
Valen,
fuck
play
is
his flute.
My God, how did you make it this far?
Exactly like this, actually.
Exactly like this. One unlocks the door, one breaks down the door, another one.
Don't change what works.
Doesn't let him pull up his pants.
Yeah.
It's
Other
a
one just
mystery.
goes straight for the
One
pants.
stares at him so hard he can't pull up his pants, and the other one goes and pulls out the pants for him.
It is a mystery even to me that you have not all been had your throats slit.
This is actually a perfect synopsis of how our group works.
Please, let's go and sit down.
We just have a very benevolent higher figure just watching over us during all of this. That's why we're okay.
You better tell us what you know, or we will kill
We
you.
have purpose.
Kill you? Are you idiots or not? Yes, I assume you're not above killing me, but really, this is ridiculous.
Careful
Sit
what
down.
you say there, friend.
There's tea here.
Valen,
Look.
I think you should ask him all the questions right now. And Valen's going to ask him,
All right.
why are you here with the dragon cultist while holding on to his pants? Or not his pants, his jingle jangle.
I mean, look,
I'm doing it like Terry would.
I have a million questions myself.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Hopefully, you will answer them. But I am here as request of Resmir that we met on the caravan. It seems as though my teachings and my craft is useful in determining some of the history of this castle. I am not a dragon cultist, as you know, or else I would not have stepped in and saved your friend. I'm here to do some research on my own. Now,
Insight check, or not insight check, persuasion check from Terry is going to be...
Join us.
I'm
to
gonna
find
do
out-
a history check to see if Ulan remembers who this guy is.
Well, wait, well,
So
I
maybe a
want
reminder.
Valen's gonna
Okay,
ask,
so-
Valen's gonna ask if who invited him to come, like the names of the specific dragon cultists.
yes, Resmir invited us to come. Woo! We got another sub, Sonic. Resmir invited us. It seems as though during some of those many stops along the road, I drew his attention, and there are many mysteries here in this castle. It is very old. There's a ancient history here. And I won't lie to you, he did mention something about a gate that has drawn my attention. Now,
Terry's
For the
gonna
sake of
insight-
edu-
Terry's
for the
gonna
sake
insight
of-
check him there.
for the sake of education, I will look past many, many things. Because reality is that people come and go, empires fall. This castle was made centuries ago, and yet here it is, filled with bullywog, lizard folk, and cultists, and they will not be the last owners of this castle. But magic, that is something different.
All right, that was a 21 total from Terry or Valen to do an insight check on was he truthful, was he holding back any major information, trying
It's
to
not
glean-
enough.
Inside check, yeah, no, he's telling you the truth.
So
Wants
he-
to
Uh,
push
you,
early
you,
dragon
you,
cultist.
you get the sense that he's not like, you notice that he's not naming names, he's not giving you specifics,
Mhm.
but he's also not lying to you.
So he's not like trying to put up a charade or anything like that. See, so he's
A charade.
Charade.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Sure.
A charade.
Sure, Rod.
Now, please, let us speak civilly. Remember, I helped spare the life of your friend.
We remember.
Oolong releases his whole
Let me
person.
pull my pants up.
Oolong releases his whole person.
Thank
Does
you.
Valen let him pull the rest of his pants up, or is Valen
Does
just gonna
Valen
stand
let go
there?
of his
He does it for him.
Look at Valen.
Valen would pull up his pants and like you
But-
know.
Right now,
Double.
Valen has his hands on
Top.
something else. So what is Valen doing with
Christ,
that
I'm gonna
hand?
step in here. They quit it.
No.
Wait,
I wasn't gonna
Harry's
do it
never
anymore.
coming back.
I wasn't gonna do it anymore. I was gonna say, but Tara would be like really nice.
Gentle, very gentle. Anyway, so
Softy.
Valen helps him. Valen
Be very
Hands
apologetic.
understands
Notion.
that this is maybe more aggressive than they need to be.
What was that? Oh, it's David playing with his mic stand.
Oh, I thought it was in the game.
No, I thought it was a fucking T-Rex at first.
Need me to transform.
Okay. Come, sit down.
What?
Sit around the fire.
What else is in the room other than him and his porno magazines?
Let me get a insight or perception. Yeah. So what you're looking at is like some seats,
Finally.
like a little kitchenette. This is like just a makeshift housing.
This is a guest house.
Yeah.
Is there like any food laying around?
This area here looks like it's open door, but you can see a bed in there, and there's quite a bit of books laying around.
I'll go pick up a book and open it. Read it a little bit.
All right. So as you start reading, and you guys are
You're not even in the room.
Yeah, I am. I walked in with
Oh,
Darth.
Yeah, there
Yep.
you are.
He had the
That was-
hold on him.
that was
That was-
that was Rainer.
That
Who
was
was
Rainer.
Oh, that was
I'm
David.
reading a
Okay,
book,
sorry.
listening.
Nine. I don't want to ask because I feel
I'm gonna stay
knowing
by the door.
More
I have an eye
trouble.
on this one.
than I need. But what the fuck are you guys doing here?
Let Valen take care of this.
You understand? We are on the road for
Who
nearly
the fuck is he talking to like
3
that?
months. And
Let
I
Darth
spoke
take care
hardly
of
any.
it.
Now I'm concerned that you'll get me killed.
We are here. I think it would be fine for Valen to speak in a half truth. So Valen would say,
Deception.
not knowing this guy's allegiance really.
Deception.
Deception?
Go perception.
Perception or deception?
Deception.
Deception.
This is a
I heard
Valen roll.
perception.
I heard perception too.
Why would I say perception?
I don't know. That's
I
why I was
heard-
confused.
Well, then why would I say it?
What?
Why did
Yeah.
So
Wait,
he's going.
are you rolling for you or are you rolling for Terry?
It's going to say my name every time because I'm the player, but I'm rolling off
Oh,
Terry's
okay, okay.
cheat sheet. Terry has a 5 for deception.
Gotcha.
So Valen would say, "We're here investigating the current leadership of the Dragon Cultists, and likely to remove the powers that be in this. We were traveling with the caravan under guise to see what they were doing, and with the understanding that we would likely be removing them when we were given the opportunity." That's mostly the truth.
Your task at hand is foolish at best. The obvious is in front of you. They are amounting hordes of gold to entice dragons to their side, and your prospect of overthrowing him as you wandered into a castle full of cultists and bullywogs and a goddamn army. Makes me wonder just how stupid you guys really are.
Do they
Now-
currently have a dragon here? Because last we heard, the
Yeah.
dragon had left here.
Dragon.
That's right. We did
The
hear.
dragon is here. The dragon is not here. Look.
Dragons usually sit on
Icky.
their hordes, and Valen would know that.
This particular castle is not a dragon's hole.
What? Got the wrong house.
My understanding.
I love you, Dark.
My understanding is this. What you guys have wandered into is merely a outpost. At best, there is a dragon that rules the mirror of swamp of Deadman, and they continue to try to convince them to join their side. But I mean, this is all hearsay. This is
But that dragon I
This
heard
is-
has left the mirror, the swamp.
no,
The lizard
He's-
folk said that
he
they
is
couldn't find it
really-
anymore.
no. From what I understand, he is merely uninterested in the politics of the creatures of this mirror.
What kind of dragon would give up his terrain over
Again,
politics?
You think that he's given up his terrain by letting a outpost exist that feeds him gold and gives him what he wants and tries to cater to him and spoil him and
Hmm.
this place is a utter shithole in the middle of fucking nowhere. This is unwanted realty. The only people that want it are the bullywogs and the lizard folk.
But you said that there's magic here.
Now, that is why I'm here. To study it and figure out. A long time ago, this castle was built by a half-elf wizard. And he lived here relatively short time before the growing swamp flowed past the castle on all sides and made the location too remote for even his taste.
And this is
Oh, he
different than the
abandoned it.
current elf wizard that presides
This
here.
is this is over a century ago. And again, this is I've only been here a few hours, and I know some, and I've read some, so I can't give you a complete history. But there have been several occupants of this castle, and after the structure was abandoned by the wizard, some astrologers called the Academy of Stargazers claimed it, and they built an observatory at the top level of the keep. They installed some piece of magic equipment, from my understanding. In some of these books, it's been called the Farseer of Ilsk, but I have not found any more traces of them, of their existence, of their leaving, of their nothing. Just hope to find out more.
Get the information, Alex.
Now, after that, the castle fell again to disuse, and it's good structure. The bullywogs and the lizard folk made the castle strong enough to withhold centuries of abuse from the elements. It wasn't until Resmir happened upon it that
Is it
it became
Resmir or
occupied
Vesmir
again.
with a V or an R?
this is Resmir, Rezmir. Now, he was on the caravan with us, although you may likely have never seen him, as he would not leave his caravan.
Gotcha.
But be very careful. That is a very dangerous individual.
Is Resmir also the elf?
The half elf that
No.
from a century ago.
No. Is he the elf wizard that currently rules this place, or is he a separate person?
No. See, Resmir, no. If there is a pecking order in the Cult of Dragons, Resmir is very near the top, and he has handed over this castle to one of his underlings.
So Resmir is here. The elf that rules the controls the castle is also here. So we have 2 dragon cultist leaders here currently. Where are the 2 of them right now?
Resmir left, provided me this room as he was kind enough to.
Did he leave the castle, or did he just leave the room?
No, I believe he's still here, but it is quite a big castle.
Okay. Do you know what's upstairs from this room? We passed stairs when we walked in.
No, unfortunately, I am quite a book nerd, and the opportunity to get my hands on some of these books and start my learning of the magic here, I dove at the opportunity, and I really, as you might have guessed, I have no interest in like the dragon, I have no interest in the politics here.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, this is quite the interesting magical book you have over here. Do you care to tell me a little bit more about it?
It speaks of a gate that speaks of a gate here that is able to transport people and goods to other places in the world. In my belief, though I promise you I have no concern with what the dragon cults are up to, but I believe, much like the bar where I last saw you, that this castle is used as a bit of a drop-off point for goods and golds, and that they use this transport to take their gold hoard and move it across the countrysides, across the world, if you will.
Is it possible to destroy this?
I mean, the very fact that they might have a magical gate.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you want to destroy it? First of all, if that is popping into the mind of you, God, this idiotic group, please don't destroy a magical gate.
I'm just making sure that we guard what's important, and I just want to make sure
Die
no one
in
else
a
gets in
fucking
here.
flaming pits of fight everybody here. Do not destroy. No, I'm sorry. I hold on. I just this is really throwing me off.
You DM or the character?
The character.
Okay.
Well, we'll take magic out of this world and destroy it. This is again century-old castle. Doesn't your adventurer's mind wonder what lead you to wonder what its purpose is and how you think
want it to be used for the right purposes and not be abused by those.
Who gives a shit about right purposes?
Well, tell me what you would do at the gate if you were in control of it.
I do not control magic. I do not.
But if you were, what
control these petty
would you want
petty
to
things
use the gate for?
Goddamn mortals believe
mortals
power and gold and all these things is ridiculous. This thing has stood longer than empires.
Out of
It is-
character, is this guy like an elf or what? Is he like some other type of creature? Is he
Yeah, from
human?
looking at the picture of him, he looks like the Avatar. He looks like he
Yeah.
has a blue arrow on his head.
Yeah, he emerged out of ice like 100 years ago. He was missing for like 100 years, and
It's 300 years, but whatever. I mean, it's not that wrong.
So he's the Avatar.
yeah, I mean he's mostly human looking.
Mostly, but he said mortal.
Yeah,
so
I
I guess
said
he just,
mortals. Yeah, I'm just trying to read into it too.
Well,
If you click the X,
Okay.
it doesn't leave the weird loading thing. At least it didn't for me.
you could ask him. I mean,
what do you mean by us mortals? Who are you really?
you misunderstood me. When I speak of mortals, I speak of my own mortality. I speak of the idea that life begins and ends with ours. And reality is, we are nothing but sand through the hourglass.
What?
These are just the days of our lives.
One step at a time.
Mortality is mortality to us is seeing the end of our nose. We think there's nothing beyond it, and really,
Most
this
of your days.
castle has rock and has moss that has seen more than we have. It will
Surprised you can see
continue to-
past your nose.
Ah,
Damn.
pardon me.
He says, "Kill yourself."
Now, if you promise not to drag me into whatever shitstorm you're about to start,
Nope, can't promise.
I will tell you. I believe that at least one floor above me is the leader of the Bullywogs. There is the owner of this castle. And Resmir is here.
All of them are upstairs, or just the...
Someone picked up another in the meantime. Just saying.
What'd you say?
Wait,
Picked
can
up
you clear?
another book in the
Sorry.
meantime.
I'm missing that. What are you saying?
He's reading another. He's doing books, looking for something good.
Yeah, he's breaking up for me too.
What?
Okay.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you were.
Luan's just looking for another book. Did you hear that?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. You want another book?
You want another
Just
butt?
looking through all the books. I'm just reading through the book. Just
I
background
mean, you're
information.
skimming, so you what you're seeing is a lot of things that also like kind of reassure you that it's saying the same stuff that he's saying.
Did we get all the information we could? All
Did
the
he
useful
say-
information out?
Sorry, go on, Darth. I'm sorry.
Did we get all the useful information out of this guy?
Right now, I think so, but I want to clarify what he said. He said the leader of the Bullywogs he believes is upstairs this room. Did he say he thinks all the leaders are upstairs, or just that one?
Warhammer.
No.
Why not? We don't need him anymore. He told us where we gotta go next.
He saved Worth's life. God damn it!
Yeah, he saved Wars' life. We were not going to kill him.
And look where
But
we're.
where's this going?
That don't mean shit to me.
Yikes.
I'll be right back. Will you guys figure what about You can talk about him murdering. I'll be right back.
Fine.
Yeah, let's talk to Darth.
I don't think we kill him.
I said we roll for that shit.
I said we don't kill him.
I said we roll
what
for
do we
that
roll?
shit.
What should we
I don't
roll?
know.
I don't know how we
Everyone
rolled
roll-
against it. Like we either roll to
Let's-
kill
Alright,
Darth or
Everyone
we roll
roll
to
a
kill the character.
1d20.
Let's roll. That's what I was
Everyone
saying.
roll a
1d20.
1d20. And
Yeah.
Well, there's more of us versus Darth.
whoever has the highest, roll a 1d100, and whoever has the highest dice roll gets to choose if we kill him or not. A 1d100.
Damn
Well,
it.
it should just be Darth then.
No, everyone,
No?
and whoever wins gets to choose.
Yeah.
But that means that the numbers are against Darth.
Bam. 88.
You better roll.
Come on, Alex. All I gotta do is be 88.
I understand, but now I want everyone to understand, regardless of what happens, I'm not the worst character here.
Yes, you still are.
I had no intentions of killing a dude.
Well,
Darth,
All right.
also, when you swing at
Hold
him
on.
and you rolled a 4...
Yikes!
Oh, Rainer. What
gets to choose what we do.
Yikes!
Oh wait, Valen
Wait,
has to
what
roll
about you?
too. Valen
Oh,
has to roll
Valen.
too. Valen
Damn
gets to
it.
roll too.
Oh, why? Why? Yes.
We had 5 or 4 rolls against his 1, and he still beat us.
What about Ulan? Is Ulan rolling?
I rolled,
Yeah, roll
I rolled a
first.
31.
Oh my goodness.
All right,
Alright,
we're gonna make another drink real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I need one after all this.
This is so dumb.
More tequila.
I hope he isn't going to be an ally we're going to need later and have major ramifications. And I'm here alone. Everyone went to go get a drink. We should just go on break. I'm just going to put the break screen up. Everyone
we got a
already
breaker.
everyone went to go get drinks, and it was just me. And everyone rolled a D100 against Darth. So anyone who beats Darth can choose, and Darth beat everybody.
So he's gonna murder this guy?
I think he shouldn't, because like we have no idea what his what the repercussions would be. But whatever, Darth gets to choose. 'Cause I will not ever go to fucking Vegas and roll and bet against Darth. Fuck this game a chance, but okay.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, you can see them in the chat. I even rolled twice because I was saying Valen would roll too, and I still lost. I'm gonna go pee.
Holy shit.
I have
I
everyone.
thought, like,
Everyone can still
rolling
hear you on
for-
stream, by the way. So just beware.
Oh, that can they? Okay. Well, dude, Sonic was
Darth
fucking
won.
ace. Get the subs. What a stud.
Someone has to let Darth do what he wants to do sometimes. And rolling for it is the best way to decide.
We want Darth to be more active. Couple innocent people are gonna get murdered. That's just the way
Way to go.
This is the way it goes. Notes? I thought I had a notes notepad. Didn't I have shit written on here? No.
Do you have the stats for this guy?
I do.
Darth should probably get a surprise attack. Do you want back out? No?
No, you psycho.
No. He doesn't get a surprise attack.
No, he does, but I thought he said, "Did anybody back out?"
Darth, you get a
Yeah.
surprise attack
Yes.
Once they get back, you psycho.
once they get back.
Oh,
If this is still what you want to do, it's your choice. You rolled the highest.
that's right. I mean, we got everything we needed out of him, right? I wanna get him for his clothes. You see his clothes? We can use that shit. Sell it.
I hope it's worth it. Is that all tequila again?
Yeah. I'm on a mission.
Have you had the coffee Patron?
No, I seen it though.
Shit is delicious.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. If
You
I'm
can
gonna
do it
have like
Irish
liquor
cream.
with coffee, it's gotta be
No, it's amazing.
gotta be a whiskey.
No,
Wait,
it's
what
amazing.
is it with the Patron?
Yeah, so there's a Patron coffee that you can get,
What?
which is amazing. It's a little bit more cheap. It's a little more expensive than some other coffee liquor, but it's amazing. And then you just mix it with some like
Like the
Irish-
taste, is it just taste or is it
Oh,
like
it tastes amazing.
it'll get you fucked up?
I mean, depending on how much you drink, I mean, it's like candy, so you can probably drink the whole bottle. So it'll get you fucked up.
Yep. Yep.
I mean,
Welcome back.
I got my coffee
Welcome
liquor.
back.
and
Welcome
The worst part is
my
I can't even
Irish
be
cream
mad
stuff,
at
and
you
I've
because
almost
it's
finished
usually a
both
my
bottles. So
This one's for you, Alex.
you guys will be happy to know Viva says Darth gets a sneak attack.
He does have sneak attack. I mean, he can get advantage, I guess, on it.
He gets advantage. Yeah.
Viva said sneak. Yeah, advantage.
Yeah. Sorry.
So I guess you get a roll again, Darth.
Here
Take
we
the
go.
higher.
Rolling advantage, one-handed warhand. You son of a bitch! He's dead.
We gotta do damage.
Hold on. We gotta wait to come back from this thing.
Yeah. Do you want to just end it now? We can just switch it off.
Yeah,
Now.
we'll just end it.
And
Everyone's
what?
got the 5 minutes timer.
What song plays during that 5 minutes?
I don't put a song on.
Can you put a song?
I could probably.
Yeah, I like that one.
If Viva sings the whole time, we can do it.
I like that. Do that one.
We're back, by the way. It's not up anymore.
Oh shit! All right. Dun, 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 dun. Advantage. Wait, you said I got to roll
You already
strength.
rolled.
You already did it. Just hit the damage.
You already did.
You ready for the damage?
There's a 23 hit.
So real quick,
Oh, yeah.
for,
That advantage always f- me up, man.
yeah.
What?
Is it 21 enough to grab the hammer real quick?
Yes.
You just said yeah because you didn't want him to die.
I turn
I'm tempted to give
to
Darth
Jabba
Vader-
Ross.
Jabba Ross.
Jabba Ross. He's a mix of like Bob Ross and like Jabba the
Wait.
Hutt.
And I turn to him and I'm holding Defarius's one-handed warhammer inches from his face. I look at the hammer. I look
You're
at
not
him. I look at
worthy.
the hammer. I look at him and I say, "Where is Leosin?"
What the fuck is happening here? You're trying to murder me?
Does it look like I'm trying to murder you right now, or am I trying to
Get
get
this
information?
psycho away from me.
He's a dragonborn. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. I just have a question I need
Guards!
to have answered.
Guards!
See? Now he's bringing his butt buddies.
I will make sure these guards come.
I mean, we're between
If
like
you
Freezing?
Multiple layers of
much?
walls.
You want to tempt this?
Yeah,
You-
let's not.
You
tempt
fools
it.
will not get out of here alive. You.
We are fools, that's for sure.
Hold on.
You will not get out of here alive. Promise you. Let me live, and I will tell you what you need to know.
Currently, you are living, so start talking.
I go for a walk.
I release his hammer so he can go for a walk.
I will show you where Leosin is.
Ulan's going over to the kitchen with Darth.
But
We're
will
making
look
some
very-
food.
it will look very suspicious if everyone comes.
This motherfucker.
I
You
don't
going
care,
upstairs?
Take me to him.
Come.
Looks like you got some steak here. How
Hold
you
on.
like your steak cooked?
We can send multiple people
Raw,
with you.
baby.
How many people is suspicious?
I think
Throw
it's
Darth a
already
raw steak.
enough that I am taking one of the new cultists to see a prisoner of the dragon cult.
All right. Well, then I'm going with them, and then I look at Valen, hold my hand out, and Valen can make 2 of us invisible technically, but if he uses his level 3 spell,
So you're gonna make yourself invisible?
I will make myself invisible. I can make one other person invisible if we do a 3rd level. And I'll burn his level. One
Make
of his
Rainier
level.
invisible because I don't want to.
Is this his invisibility is a concentration spell, right?
Yeah.
So he just has to not lose concentration. What's
Yeah,
the distance? Like, does he have to be around you, or he can be?
Once it's cast, it's cast. It's just it lasts for an hour.
Okay.
So, Valen can come with us. I can make it me and Valen both go invisible. I think that makes sense. We'll leave Ulan and Darth here, and me and Valen go.
What about Rainer?
Yeah,
Rainer's walking with them.
Oh, okay.
What the
I'm
hell
the
are we
one that
doing
they
in
can
here?
see.
I guess you and me are just having a good time.
Y'all have fun on the bed.
Oh, okay. All right. There's a bed in here.
Yeah, in
That's
here.
what he was
This
on
boy.
the. Yeah.
I thought this was the kitchen.
All right.
He's also got some
The
porno
kitchen's
mags in
over
there
here,
apparently, so
and
you'll
the
be fine.
bed's over here.
All right. So, using one of Terry's things at level 3. So at 3rd level or higher, you can target one additional creature for each slot above 2nd level. So I can only go up to level 3. It burns one of his 2nd level slots, but both of us are now invisible for 1 hour. It's a concentration. So me and Valen are going to go with him.
What animal do? Oh Jesus!
All right, so we can follow invisibly.
It took
Okay.
Steve a quick second to realize.
Poor man's bed. Okay, so what's actually gonna happen is we're gonna actually focus on you two guys for a little bit. Jesus Christ. Oh no. Never mind.
Con saves.
What happened?
Con saves. Darth's gotta make con saves. All right, so me and Terry would make advantage stealth checks.
Okay.
So that's Terry's, nat 20. And this will be mine. Advantage. I will use one of my lucks.
As you walk out of the room,
I mean, 14's still good.
as you walk out of the room, you draw the guards are on high alert already, and he sees
I rolled
as
3
Badajoz-
8s in a row.
as
3 8s in
Badajoz-
a row.
he sees as Badajoz with walking Rainier, this all dressed in his armor,
Where do you guys go?
but something draws their attention as
Upstairs.
like a
I kinda wanna
pebble, a pebble off to the right gets kicked forward like 8 feet, and they realize something's happening.
Well, Valen is invisible because he rolled a nat 20.
Right.
So it's just me.
Uh-huh.
So I will pull. Did you just do turn order on me?
Fuck is that? Whoa.
Wait, you said a wait. Viva, can you repeat that? You said a rock or something? They heard something.
They
He
heard something.
kicked a
Throw a
rock
rock.
in front of him. Like he
Throw
rolled.
a rock.
He
Throw
rolled.
a rock.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stand in the corner and I'm gonna let them get away, and I'll catch up to them later.
So
I mean, you're invisible, so they're just
Yeah, they
looking
can't
around
see
for
me.
a rock.
okay, right, and I'm just pointing out. Don't pay attention to the fact that I rolled. I rolled order.
I had to move it out of my
They're on-
screen. I had to move it
Huh?
I had to move it off my screen.
Okay, I'm just saying.
That's fine.
What
I'm not-
happened is
I'm
their-
pulling.
Their attention is alerted to you, and they know something is suspicious. So they close in on you, on what they think are the two of them, and they're
All right,
watching.
Valen
as you
has
guys-
a natural 20, so Valen's going to
I understand that.
maneuver
Again.
away from everyone else, and we're going to separate. So
Under his breath, as Badajoz whispers to you, "Get us killed."
I'm leaning into the microphone like I heard what she said, but it's like it's
Yeah, I couldn't hear any of that.
Oh, it's Badajoz. You fool! You're gonna get us killed.
I whisper, or I make like a slight hand gesture behind me, just like back off a little bit, guys.
I've already backed off.
I don't fucking know that you're.
I'm just saying, I've already backed off.
You guys enter this hallway here. Now this one, there you walk in and there's a floor above you again, about 15 feet. You see the floor, and immediately you're surrounded by cultists, and now I need a stealth check from Rainer.
Cup. Yeah.
21. Okay. Some of the cultists look up at you, and for a second, you think you recognize them from the caravan. You're always wearing this armor, and it dawns on you that they will recognize you.
But it's muddier.
If Esbada Joss came in on the same caravan, and the cultists came in on the same caravan, you will be noticed. But these cultists who are sitting in the hallway, some of them squatting, laying with their backs against the walls, they look up at you and pay you no mind. One of the cultists shuts the door behind him. As Badajoz leads you guys up towards the hallway.
I'm going to slip in when I get a chance into this room.
The door's actually closed, so you're going to
It was
Not open.
you said it was open.
No, I
They literally
the
just
cultists closed it.
Yeah, they did.
Okay. Never mind.
Quick, come with me. Badajoz leads Rainier into the next room. He motions you guys to step into the room, and then quickly shuts that door behind. Oh, shit. Right one. Look, this castle is locked door upon locked door upon locked door. There's not gonna be easy access for everybody to get through. So remember the way we came. For now, we're gonna go back and
I won't forget the
I-
way we came.
I want to say we're back in the room with the two, but at the same time, I don't want to.
Well, that works. Darth, did you see my whisper?
Yes.
Do
But-
you want to take charge, or you want me to take charge?
Jesus Christ!
They're onto us. They're on.
You guys are in the tower.
All right, so they went out this door, right?
Ooh, look at that! A gift to Reaper. Reaper's in the chat. Sonic spotted him. Gave him a gift.
They went out this door, right, Diva?
Yes.
All right. Darth Furious, would you like to maybe go peek our heads up those stairs that they told us not to go up? Apparently, there's a bullywog that's in charge up there. Maybe we can start some mischief. If only we still had that lizard dagger.
You had me at Darfarius.
Ugh.
So Darfarius and I are gonna go poke our
All
heads just up to the top of the steps and see what we can see.
right. Give me a second as I. All right. So as you guys peek your heads up, as you climb very sneakily. Can we get a stealth check, by the way?
God damn it, my loud ass.
Just don't fart.
We have advantage, right? Because we're not really anticipating us going.
Oh no, that's not.
If you move them up a level, can you move me up a level so that I can at least watch for the
I'm gonna
stream?
give Darth some guidance.
I should have moved everybody.
I am in the shadow
We got
realm.
black.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
all black for me.
Hey, we have the same number, 15.
See my guy right there. Oh, I gave you guidance, Darth. Oh, wait. Do we get advantage?
I think so. We should. They don't really know we're going up there.
Viva?
You don't get an advantage on the stealth rolls.
Alright, so you got 15, Darth. You
I
can
know.
roll a d4 too if you want.
D4 too.
No,
Again,
D4. Just one D4. A D4 as well, not a D4 too.
You guys still don't see anything?
Currently, no.
No. Let me refresh.
You just pulled my screen to something, but it's still all black.
I know. All black.
All right. For the meantime, I want to pull.
Painted black.
I see my character on the screen, but I can't see the map.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I can see my character.
I see my character, not.
I'm right there. I see Darth's character too.
So what you guys should be seeing is that you're in a room.
Oh, I see. I'm seeing
saw
things
something
now.
for a quick second, then disappeared.
I see something now.
I don't see anything.
I see a guy with blonde hair and an eye patch.
All right. Anybody else see it? Nefarious,
Nope.
you see it? So, anyways, as you guys approach this floor, you were expecting the leader of the Bullywogs, as someone had told you previously, but instead you see.
Well, you good?
Okay, Darth.
God. Darth, no!
Darth is done.
Darth, don't go out like this.
I'm good. I'm good.
That stealth roll was way too much for him.
They just see this like giant dragonborn start coughing while trying to walk up the stairs.
He's trying to stealthily cough. Look away from me.
I now
But
see
that didn't
somebody.
actually
All
happen.
right. So this actually, DW and Rainier should ignore this, but this is what
Alright, ignoring it.
Darfarius and Ulan see.
Born gay. Oh, born gray.
We're cutting him off. You should have known that name was going to be a problem for some people on this.
Reaper admitted to not even watching the stream. Cool. All right.
Wow.
Draw more born gay.
Oh God, stop! You're killing me.
Pretty sure this dude was supposed to be given light, but yeah, that's what you see, Darfarius, up there at the top of the stairs.
And he looked fabulous, by the way.
He's still pretty. Maybe we should charm him.
What is those spike things? Is that I want it.
We should get him to take it off.
Let's do it. What do we got to roll?
Are you guys
Charm
gonna
person.
approach him?
Hell yeah, we're approaching them.
All right.
But I would have had an opportunity to try to sneak back into.
Nope. Stay your ass over there. All right, we are rolling. Persuasion.
I'll give you some guidance.
You made it so I
I
can't
guess
see anything now.
That
That's
doesn't
fine.
even matter. Maybe I can persuade him.
Join our forces or die.
So this is you guys walking up the stairs in front of a man.
Yeah.
Yeah, our main point with the persuasion was, hello there.
You're pretty.
Yeah, drop trowels.
I like your clothes.
Yeah.
Please
Please
turn your head and cough.
Now, who might you be?
Oh, yeah, we got him.
No, speak now before I run you through with my saber.
Sabi.
He might like that.
Get that accent.
He was already ran through a little bit ago, though.
Hang on,
You
hang
know what
on.
I mean?
Sounds
I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll this because personality.
Everyone's turning into a robot for me. Is it the same for everyone?
I'm
not saved.
All right, this channel's dying. Hold on. Apparently, move the central. I'm moving it to somewhere else.
Hello.
All right.
Okay,
South is working
what the
better.
fuck
I
is
heard that loud
Did
and
you guys
clear.
There
say?
we go. Yeah, I lost everyone
What
for
the
a second.
hell was that?
Everybody
no
just turned
idea.
into a robot and just died.
Yeah, it was.
I started
The
singing.
server we were on was dead.
I started singing. I started singing what I remember from the end of the Portal. With
The cake is a lie.
Yeah. All of my friends are
Gone. That's really good.
The cake is alive.
So I guess Darth and I are just completely taken by this beauty of an elf.
Yeah, he's little.
We're lost for
Pocket
words.
Join us, you beautiful peasant.
Nah,
Elegant peasant.
I must say, you are charming, but I do not mix breeds. You disgusting creatures.
Ah,
Don't knock it
Now,
down.
where are you from? What do you have business here?
oh, yes, of course. I'm sorry. We were
It's
just
my
so taken
historian
by your
here.
beauty. Of course you can forgive us for that.
I am very sick.
Oh, okay. Oh,
No, and your
let me try to
and your
find my
friend
words.
here
I'm
with
sorry.
his scales and his pecs. Make your pecs dance for me. Said your pecs.
He just does a shoulder dance.
I said your pecs.
He starts shimmying.
He's
Performance.
nervous. Please. You're just
No,
so
but
pretty.
very much.
DM out here trying to solicit seductive dances from
I know, I-
members.
I'll say this one thing. I do not mix breeds, but I like to watch.
Oh, do you? Well then.
How many characters are you gonna make that just like to watch?
Oh shit!
Everyone, Viva has
I'm
the
used
same
to
characters for
Darth
everyone.
now, so-
Everyone either likes to watch or hates me.
I should get
They're
some-
all the exact same.
I'm used
Damn.
to Darth now. I give Darth Various a little tickle and he jumps and joins. Would you like us to continue?
Yes. As you, I'm going to take a seat here and watch. And yeah, he goes into like a less well lit corner of this room and takes a seat. All you can kind of see is like his burning out
One-handed
eyes.
hammer.
Shouldn't that be a two-handed thing, or do you just?
Nah, he's pretty close range.
Your hammer's only one-handed?
I would say you're not
It's
in
a-
He has
range
both.
for a
He can use
melee
it for
attack.
either one.
It's
He
a
just moved back
long.
to here.
It's
So
a
each
long
one of these
one-handed.
is
We can't see him, Viva. I still got black
Yeah, I still got black screen too, so I don't know, man.
screen.
yeah,
Viva's
you're
not
not
nice, I
close
could.
enough.
All right, dragon breath.
Don't spend all of your powerful shit.
That ignites light, by the way.
He's just expecting us to perform, so, sneak.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna hit you with a reckless attack.
That doesn't mean that's not.
Which, starting at second level, I can throw aside all concern for defense.
So
That's not a
Darth attacks twice.
What are you trying to
He
do,
gets his
Darth?
two-handed in. He gets one hand, then he gets the second hand.
I recognize this.
What are you trying to do?
Scimitar that motherfucker.
Oh, I can see now.
I have no idea.
The rain is gone. Alright. Oh, he is way over there. Holy shit. Okay.
We're up here performing for him.
No, you were not over there performing. You were over here by the stairs.
I can't see any of this, by the way.
I will put you over here for the meantime.
Thank you.
Yeah, but Darth
Nope.
walked up, so we got closer to him to perform, and
Did
then
not.
he striked.
Damn it.
So you
Alright.
guys can see what's happening.
I can
He was
see
gonna
stuff.
make us
I don't know
act
if
it
I'm
out.
supposed to see stuff.
No, he's doing it so. Well, I'm doing it so the stream has something to watch.
I understand that much. I'm like, you've even told me not to pay attention, so I'm just kind of like listening, and that's about it.
Like, look, I'm just selling.
I mean,
some
Darth can
You're
move
just
up
as bad
there.
as the born
game.
game.
Darth can move up there and strike.
Don't get any closer. Now,
Fuck.
do what you're supposed to do.
I knew it was going there, fucking Viva. Alright, where's my submissive roll?
All right, make sure you get your safe word ready.
Are you broke, Viva?
You did,
Dance,
Viva.
Dragon Man. Dance, Dragon
Look
Man.
at us play through this.
Now, do you do any shapes? Because snake shape hot.
I guess I transform into a snake. Where's my wild shape?
I'm not pretzel like, apparently.
In the meantime, as this goes
Why
on,
do
we're
you
gonna
bother
go back.
clicking it? Like, it's the worst one to click.
I'm transforming into a snake.
All right. In the meantime, we head back to see what DW is gonna do.
That's very seductive. I like that.
All right. They don't know where I am right now.
crap.
What
Hey,
is
Vito,
the
can you
cur-
recenter my screen?
Where is the current guard
yeah.
movement? If you just scroll hard to the right, David, you should be fine. Okay, never mind.
Thank you.
What are currently the guards doing? Because I'm going to debate which door my character would likely try to go for.
Do a perception check.
Now I'm getting good rolls.
So two of the guards, now that like everybody's left this area, they kind of gather around and they start talking. And you hear them say, "Did you notice that these cultists, they don't greet each other in the right way, and they don't practice the rituals, and none of them opened up their neck to us. I fear we may have already fucked up. Keep on high alert because I have a sneaking suspicion." And then a couple of the guards just start like with their spears, just start doing like kung fu moves. Yes, very good. I like that. Get your leg up higher. Stare at these doors for an hour. Yes, agree. Let's stare at the doors for an hour. I love staring at the doors for an hour.
I'm going to pick up a rock.
What?
And focusing mostly on precision, throw it as far down the hallway as I can. So I'm going to position myself here, which would be 10 feet of movement, I think. And then just hurl it down this hallway to make some noise down there. What do you need me to roll? Athletics? Or
Deception.
Deception. All right, awesome.
As you throw this rock, it clinks off this, and all the guards, fuck. Think the Yatov has escaped? I don't know. Please. You know, that thing gives me the creeps. All right. Let's go. Check it out, because last time I got out, fuck, we lost Herbert. Fuck Herbert, that piece of shit. I heard he went upstairs with you know who and did God knows what. The three Dragonboard guards. Oh no, you.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Ah! As soon as they go away, I'm going into the door. I'm gonna sneak into the door and go back where the rest of the group is.
Which door?
To the right. Because I don't.
Okay,
I
so-
didn't get. I would have seen what you said that they saw when they opened it really briefly, but
Uh-huh.
not knowing what's behind that door, I wouldn't know necessarily which way they would have gone, and it would have been too much of a just like I wouldn't know if I would go left or right out of here, and
Okay.
or how many doors they would have gone through by the time I got here. So I don't want to be exploring invisibly for that long, and then have something bad happen, and like me end up deep in the like solo without any.
And then he hears some peculiar noises upstairs.
Yeah, I'm gonna run through the door. I'm gonna go in here, close the door quietly, and go. I'll from here I could see that the door is open and that they're no longer in there, and I'm like, oh shit, and I'll start heading upstairs. Still invisible.
He'll be very surprised. Maybe
I won't be. I might not be as surprised as you think.
All right. So
I mean, I am a snake right now.
have you moved in position?
I've moved inside, saw that they're not in here anymore, and then would start moving up the stairs.
All right. So in the meantime, we're gonna go back to Barajas. Now, you all come with me, but I warn you, this is not a pleasant place.
Most places we go aren't.
True. And he leads you to a staircase that leads to the second floor.
Can you center us?
Give me a second. Well,
Oh wait, I'm up there. I'm where they are. Is that where you wanted us to be, or somewhere else?
you are there. So you've now come up here.
Can you move
Okay,
Terry
I see where I
there?
am. He's here.
Okay.
I see Terry.
You see
And
Terry?
then Rainer's here.
All right, got it. I found where I am.
Terry's here.
Or
There's about a Josh.
Valen, sorry.
Yeah, Valen. And he leads you up into a tower. This is the second level of the Northwest Tower, and it's in bad shape. You don't see much, but you find hold on, give me a second. Here. Can you see in here, Rainer?
I can see the stairwell and then like whatever. I can see like a little bit right here. All right, now I can see more.
As you enter the room, you see in the corner, kind of huddled in the corner. Here he is. He's been captive for a long time, but speak what you have to speak. Do not care for your politics, I must say. And then Zbarajas leaves again. Alex is Valen following Zbarajas, or is he gonna stick in the room with?
He's sticking to. Ooh.
Zbarajas is leaving.
Is he
I
going
turn-
back
I
the
can-
way we came, or is he coming?
He's going back downstairs.
Say it, David. Say it.
I would think he would stay with Delta, but I don't.
You think you would stay with Delta and not follow the guy? Okay, so basically, okay, so you're in the tower. It's pretty much empty. It's just the guy that Ulan's been looking for, and Rainer, and then the mystery guy is walking back down the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
The guy that you guys tried to murder a little bit ago.
I am aware. Yeah, I think invisibly, Valen would be like, wait here with us so you can escort Rainer out of here.
No. Fuck you.
Intimidation.
Why would he?
Intimidation.
Badajas is leaving.
Shit.
Intimidate him.
He's going to.
Thinks he's leaving.
He's going to no. He's going to try to persuade him and be like, "We're sorry for our Dragonborn friend. This has been very, stressful time, and we are obviously in here trying to do a lot of different things all at once. I swear to you, Valen would do this. Terry would do this. I swear to you, on my honor, that we would. If you're talking, Darth, I can't hear you. I swear to you, on my honor, that we will get you. We will get you out of here safely. But we need you to help us get down safely from here. So please give us a few more moments before you leave. Don't leave just yet. And then that'll be a persuasion check, I would hope.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Not advantage. Doesn't matter.
The best I can do is I will stay here at the bottom of the stairs. But I promise you, what you bring to this castle, I do not want any part of.
And we will not try to attach you to it. But
Everyone here, all of you are gonna die, and I just need my books. I'll run you through myself if I need to. You're muted too there. All right, so you
I
talk.
didn't want to, dude. If you would have heard what I said, it would have interrupted his whole shindig.
Yeah, you didn't want to hear what I had to say.
Were you guys both just talking to each other? Okay, so Zbarajas decides he's just gonna hang out at the bottom stairs.
I felt
really
like that
wants-
was the most honest way Terry would have done it.
Right.
At first, I thought it was you, but yeah, then it made sense that it was. I mean, Valen.
If it was me, I would have handled it like you at this point. You already established this trust, so like I wouldn't trust them. But that's not what Terry would have done.
I know, but also Terry would have sang a song.
Yeah, but Terry doesn't have
You
anything.
hear Rainer, you hear from the corner. Be careful. This room. Very dangerous. You wonder what kind of a cell has a staircase open to the world, but don't move. I advise you. No, I can give you some pointers.
All
but
right.
I warn you, we
Can you
may
hear me,
not.
Darth?
May not leave.
We all hear
Someone else
you,
nod their
Isaac.
head if they can hear me. Try to mute
We can all
everyone
hear you.
else.
We may not leave this alive.
Alex, nod your head if you can hear me. Damn it!
Earlier, you guys were
Everyone-
talking to each other when none of us heard you. You must have muted everybody. All right, so in the meantime, we're gonna go back to Sex Party USA.
Oh,
This
God.
time DW's watching.
Yeah, I'm stealthing up the stairs. Where the fuck is this one?
Ulan's in his snake form and he's wrapped around Darfarius's body right now. Doing who knows what.
I'm invisibly face palming, going. All right.
And then, so can I say that Ulan and Darfarius moved up a little bit?
There's my natural
Ulan's
20.
been moving around a little bit, slowly moving and like slithering his body a little bit closer to the guy.
Mm.
All right, this guy has no idea I'm here.
Yeah.
Can I do an insight check on who this guy is?
I can't see nothing anymore.
So inside check with a 26.
No, that was my stealth. That was clearly.
Oh,
I
that's
want to be
stealth?
clear. That was my stealth. That was me coming up and still invisible. So I want to insight check to see like what's going on. Sorry, that was not supposed to be advantage.
You're
It doesn't matter.
pervert.
I have no idea what the fuck's going on. I rolled 5s.
Pervert.
I might
So
start
you
walking
walk
down
up-
the stairs.
Before that,
Might not like what I'm seeing here. Might go, nope.
I've been slithering my way a little bit closer and closer to the guy while performing.
Okay.
This is
And
true.
then
No,
noticed.
step away. I promise you, you will not like it. I swear to God, you fucking foul beast. Now, make him beg for your Myros.
I'm a snake. I can't really talk right now. Darth, you need to act.
I can't see nothing.
We just need to act like a snake is going up your asshole.
Oh.
You've had a lot of experience with this, right?
This ship is left.
Survival?
Yeah.
Constitution save.
Survival.
He's good.
Darfarius,
And then the snake
no.
brings out.
Oh, it's little.
So like one of those peanut cannons on April Fool's Day.
But he doesn't really do anything. He just springs out.
And Ulan the snake just launches out across the room. Yes. Fucking more is that, you kinky little beasts. No, seriously, where did you come from? I guess you launched over there.
And where did you
I
go?
slither. I look. My head tilts over to Darth, and it slithers and beckons him to come closer. Are you gonna come closer, Darth? All right. I'm gonna
If
move
I-
Darth.
I can't see anything.
All right. Darth is coming closer.
Hell yeah.
All right. You're in ranged attack now, Darth.
Attack!
Can
Sneakily.
Darth not see anything because it's supposed
like
to be?
Darth should have advantage, right? I mean, we're performing for this guy.
Yeah, he
Advantage?
gives it advantage.
Yes. Okay.
Two-handed.
Two-handed. You read my mind. No!
Yes. No, that's good.
That hits. That hits. Oh wait, what's that down here? Oh wait, you know what? I might have scrolled. I see everything.
So this guy get like stunned, proned, and
Jesus Christ, let me. So his armor class, okay, and then so in the middle of this exotic sexy dance, whatever the fuck is happening, weirdos. Darfarius.
I want to be
pulls out
clear.
two magic-
Darking and Alex are clearly confused at what's going on up here.
Everybody has their own methods, you know what I mean? And then you just the hammer comes down on top of this elf's head. He says,
What was that noise?
as his head splits open. Shit. So now we're in combat. So
Does
let
Darking
me do this.
notice that this is happening?
I thought you went down the stairs.
No, I was still
no,
there.
he's still watching.
I was very uncomfortable at what was going on.
Yeah. So add yourself to initiative.
Click myself, do that.
Okay. Before this happens,
Hold
we're gonna go
on.
check on the other
Reroll
side of the
that for
room.
me.
Thanks, Stars.
There you go.
I mean, I imagine the elf is in like a soundproof room since he
still
feels
last.
comfortable us doing like this exotic show for him.
Um.
I'm hoping he won't be standing alive much longer if I get a shot.
All right. In the meantime, let's just say, Rainier
Oh, we're
has a
back on me.
chance to talk to Leosin.
Oh, okay. So since I finally found the person I've been apparently looking for a while, I want to throw in a perception and know nothing about this room apparently.
Valen would be here too, and also be doing perception.
So I walk over
Find the
to.
right one.
Be careful where you step. If you guys are gonna try to walk across the room, I need perception checks.
Yeah, mine was terrible.
Do a 10.
Well, actually, hold on. I'm sorry. I get a second roll because of my shield. Because it's advantage. All right, it's 19. Is that better?
Yes.
I'm just trying to walk over without blowing up on a mine or some shit.
I see someone over here.
So as you start to walk towards, your leg, like the boards underneath you, just snap. Your leg falls through. The
With a
boards
19?
pierce your leg. You do 1 damage.
1 damage.
With a 19, he gets 1 damage.
You want to talk some shit?
Damn.
So I took the 1 damage.
You got a problem with that?
No, those are some sneakily boards.
So I look up with my leg now, with a splinter in it or whatever. And I look over and I can kind of see a character in the corner over here. I can't really see the full corner or the full character, so I beckon them over and call out, "Leosin, is that you?"
Yes, it's me. Is this one of my brethren?
And I flash him the
Whoa!
sigil on. I flash him the sigil under my my collar, telling him that I'm one of the Harpers.
Before he goes any further, Valen's gonna reach out to him invisibly still and go. Go forth and find your friend. Be careful. I don't know, he's gonna do something inspirational. He's gonna sing a little ditty. You are
Sing it.
my fire,
Let's
my
go back
one desire. Anyways.
So Leosin with
David gets a
the encouragement of actually
inspiration.
seeing you guys all here. Oh, who did you give the inspiration to?
Rainer has it. He's just giving. It's good for 10 minutes. So if he has to do any ability checks going forward or anything like that, he can use a 1d8. And it doesn't break my stealth or my visibility.
Rainier pulls himself out of. Okay. Rainier pulls himself out of that, and he starts to see like that. There's some chalk marks. Leosa whispers to him, "Yes, I've been very carefully trying to figure my way across this room. Now, the boards that I've marked, I believe, are sturdy enough."
Tarf, what are you playing over there?
Leo's
He's not on his phone, guys. He's not on his phone. Not on his phone.
Through the course of this, Rainier manages to coax Leosin through this kind of like landmine. It's not necessarily a landmine, but this trapped room. He pulls Leosin over to the side. Thank you, Harbor. We must understand that what the cultists are doing is it will bring demise to the world. I'm so weak.
I see that he's physically weak. I pull out my water skin and a ration and I give it to him. I tell him, "Drink, brother. Regain your strength. We will need it in the coming hours."
Monsters.
And Valen pulls out some
These
gator
monsters have
jerky,
not
and he
fed
goes,
me. These monsters have not fed me or given drinking in days. If they remember I'm here, I'm lucky. It's been weeks since I've seen anybody.
So I give him one of my rations, and then I give him the water skin to drink from that I have.
Water, so cool to my parched lips that it feels like daggers in my throat.
Valen would give him
No
one of
idea.
his gator jerkies.
Please,
Gotta keep him in character.
Right? Wouldn't he?
Probably.
I have your jerky right now. I'm far too weak to have your jerky. I can't swallow it all.
Can't chew it.
Well, keep it for later, because I'm sure you will want it later. It's good. It's good jerky. We made it.
I hold Leosin up because I'm gonna pull him over and I hold him up while he's eating because he's apparently very weak.
Okay.
And then we get ready to walk on, and I limp a little because I took 1 damage. Thanks, GM. Yes, you started to walk. Here, take 1 damage.
Here we go. All right, what are you Kiki fucks up to?
If I see them attacking this dude, I'm just gonna attack him.
Yeah, you rolled a 19 already, so you got second attack. So you hit him already once.
I haven't attacked him yet.
No, that's not you.
Oh, sorry.
That would have been Darfarius. Hit him with what? 15 bludgeoning.
Yep.
Um,
15.
You sneaky bastards! I swear to God, it's never my luck to have new sex escapades here. Should know better. This is like the 4th or 5th time I fell for this.
Damn.
I love this guy's accent too.
Yeah.
He swings into action.
Sounds like Hans the model.
I was gonna say that.
He's from
With his
Switzerland.
longsword, he does attack
We're
23
models.
to Darfarius.
What?
That hits,
Does-
right?
Yeah.
10 slashing.
Damn.
Why is he so rough?
Maybe because I'm not the bitch. And then with his second attack, he does an 11.
Yo, I'm dead.
No, it didn't hit, right?
Oh no, it didn't hit. No.
You
You
have
only
more
have
than-
22 health.
You have
What?
You have full HP. Can we make sure he has full HP when that started?
Yeah. I got 55. Okay, so first you hit 10, then
Then he didn't hit you.
Then he didn't, but then he
So
hit
you
another
minus
15.
10.
You're just minus
All
10.
right. Okay. 45. What you got?
Give me a second.
Don't worry, he'll find something.
Starwood King's turn.
Oops.
Oops.
And then in a very quick flash of silver, he appears above the staircase. Looks at you, salutes. Goodbye, you sexy freaks. And then falls into the floor below him.
If he got here, he won't be able to fall. I'll take attack of opportunity on him. And then he sneak attack.
He won't be able to fall.
No, because it's movement.
Yes.
It was Misty Step. So
Right, 30. He got here. If he got to here, and then I was able to see him, I would take my attack.
it's a teleportation. So it's not. It's
right,
not
but
like,
he's only able to where he can see. So then he would teleport right in front of me.
okay. Sure. Do,
So then the
attack
rest
and
would have been
opportunity.
movement. So then I would have used my long sword.
With advantage and sneak.
Yeah.
As he's talking to their fairies and me, saying, I do.
I do. You'll do what?
That does not hit.
Bring your luck.
I'll burn a luck.
Yeah, this guy is nobody to fuck with. You can bring everything you got.
What is that one?
21.
Okay. That will hit.
Woo!
So 19 damage.
Plus the 15 already.
He's dead.
34 damage in total so far.
Dead. Yes.
With my reaction, I use.
You just use your
Yeah, this is a reaction.
reaction. Yeah, I guess you could use your reaction. Can you use a reaction on a reaction? I guess you can.
Yes.
For every reaction, there's another reaction.
That won't hit. So as he like appears and he gives that salute, you go to attack and he just and you just hear like ching ching like this flash off of this shield that he generated in front of him.
Shit,
And he
they're fighting
disappears down
me.
he disappeared down the staircase.
All right, well, I'm gonna follow him.
I guess I'm gonna slither after.
Well, I still have my movement, right? Like I have my turn now, right?
Oh.
I'm 19. He can't. He didn't disengage. I get to have my turn now. I'm right there.
Yeah, no. Okay, he's not on
He's
this
off-
map anymore.
Oh, I was wondering like why did it like disappear on the thing? Okay, I got it. Oh, okay. So changing maps drops them from turn order. Interesting.
From the second floor to the. I'll add him back to the turn order.
No, it's fine.
I'll
I
add
had
him
a 19. He had a 19. It's fine. I just didn't know that was how the thing was gonna work.
I erased it because I forgot you were gonna be there. Yeah, not a big deal.
Where are we?
This is.
Fuck! If you use shield, that lasts the whole turn. I'm literally fighting myself.
Okay, so that's let's see. So he had that. I won't say he has movement. He's at the bottom of the stairs.
Where are we looking? Because you moved it like a few times on me. I thought I'd be here.
You are there.
I
You just
can't-
haven't you haven't placed your character.
Oh, you moved my character?
You haven't placed your character. I got
I
rid
had
of
a
it.
character there. Okay. So I'll move down the stairs and I will. I'll just get within range to attack him. And I will use. Trying to see if I have anything to slow him down. I'm going to try to sneak before I'm coming down the stairs. Not sure if it's gonna work, and then I'm going to attack him.
I need. What's my passive perception? My wisdom.
It's your wisdom plus any. Like your wisdom plus 10.
Yeah.
no.
No. So you're still in stealth.
All right. Thank God.
Diva. Hold it up to the camera.
I didn't hit him.
With a 19.
Nope. Because if you cast shield, then it lasts the whole round.
Oh. And he now knows you're there.
Mm-hmm.
Ulan.
I'm going to position myself between
Ulan's
me
gonna
and
move down the stairs as well.
I'm positioning myself between me and the doorway.
Can I see where I'm at if I move down to the stairs?
Just move your character out from.
I can't see my character. I'm on the other screen. I'm on the other map. You have to. Or I can pull up a new character.
Just pull a new character.
All right.
Wait. Yeah.
She's
Just pull a new
pulling-
character.
Yeah, just do a new character.
Alright, don't forget you can rage and attack twice in a turn.
I'm already
Came
raging.
down the stairs.
You did not rage before.
Well, life's a reach.
So
That's my secret.
Bring
I'm
out
always
him.
raging.
Attack.
Spy bite.
Oh, I didn't mean to do advantage.
I mean, does a 24 hit is the question.
24. There's 24 hit.
I know, right? It's like 3 points.
Yeah. Wait. Hold on, because I still have shield on, right?
Yeah, it's plus 5.
Oh yeah, 24 is gonna hit though.
All right, so that does 18. Because my bite attack, if I'm from far enough, I spring and I attack him, and then it does extra damage.
You kiki monkey.
That's how you won me over.
Monkey.
Oh my god.
Then
Hold on, let me make sure my health is what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, you said you shielded after I said I hit.
Well, no. I'm like, no. Delete me. No. Oh, I fucking deleted them.
He took 15 damage before. 100%. Plus
Yeah.
18.
plus 18.
You sneaky little monkeys. You
I had a 19.
come
he
in
had a
shit and you
19.
bite me now and I'm bleeding, but the
And then I camouflage into the wall.
that's your bonus? It's camouflage?
Yeah. Well, the
Yeah.
jackal just has camouflage, so he just whoosh.
Right. Okay, so I do need to delete some health. So that's what, 18 minus 15?
Yeah, so you're missing 33 damage total.
All right. Once my screen pops back on. All right. Dorfarius, your move.
Darth, you gotta drag your character out to the stairs.
I don't see my character. I just see.
You have
the
to drag him
stairs.
out.
Make
You
it
have to
a
drag a new
you gotta
character
bring
out.
him out. You were upstairs, so basically,
Put him on top of my character.
I wouldn't want him anywhere else.
And you can rage and attack twice, and you can attack with advantage if you do reckless attacks.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Oh, I think I put myself in the room.
Yeah, you're in the room. Just slide yourself over by the stairs. You can attack.
Right here.
By the stairs.
Right here.
Yeah, nailed
That's
it.
good.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay. Alright,
Rage.
Darkface. Let's fucking rage. Oh wait, I don't need a quick. Man, I was hoping these things that come up are like quick buttons.
Yeah, it's weird. Some of them.
well, the rage is supposed to like you can. I think the rage turns on your rage,
Yeah.
and then the other one, then
You might have to click the box.
Like, I could do this, I think. Oh, hold on, no. I attempted to use a roll command looking for a value of a selected token, but no tokens are selected.
Do I have advantage or no?
Yeah, just you have
No.
advantage if you use reckless attack.
oh,
You just
Okay.
choose
Yeah,
reckless.
It works for me. That's just, don't worry about that roll. Like, it worked for me. I clicked on my character, and then I clicked the button
No.
that is
Yeah,
on the
that's
mouse.
what,
hit.
that's what I was
That's
trying
not
to do.
that's David
That's
doing
not
a test roll.
Yeah.
That's me. I'm not. That was just me trying to show that it worked.
suck it,
Yeah.
damn it!
You might have to hit the checkbox that says Rage, Darth.
On your character sheet. I don't know.
What is it? A check mark for rage?
Yeah, underneath
Yeah.
the weapons is the rage box.
I see it. Yeah, it's checked.
All right, great.
Sweet.
So then make sure just do advantage and then swing your weapon. Nope.
Fuck.
You get a second attack.
Swing
though.
again. Two-handed.
He does two-handed. Something happens, right?
If he uses two-handed, then he can't use a shield and his drops.
I
his
can't
AC.
use my shield, yeah.
I thought he can't
28,
do.
baby! 28, baby!
I
That's
thought
how
if
we
he
do the
does
reroll.
two. Oh well, okay with that one.
Two-handed, he means he can't use a shield. If he uses one-handed, he can still have his shield equipped.
Yeah! Count that shit up.
That is 18.
17.
It's 17.
I was guessing. That's really.
That's what it is.
Oh, yeah, 9. Yeah, 11 plus 6.
15 plus 2.
Yeah, 8 plus 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tequila.
Also,
There's no more, man. There's
Core-
no
core-
more.
Common core math, everybody.
I'm scared to
However
stand
way
up.
we want to do
man.
it.
I don't want to stand up.
You hear this piercing noise inside of this room, and because it's in this tower,
Ow.
it just kind of echoes.
What's it sound like?
I just want to check something real quick. Alex, you closed that door behind you, right?
Oh yeah, for
That
sure. That
means you
door
gotta
is
make the
definitely
sound again.
closed.
Yeah.
He did not.
Doesn't really.
I
echo
100% did not. I 100% said I closed the door because I wouldn't leave the door open that was closed
and he
before
also
when it was
already
invisible.
open.
into the
Huh?
hallway.
He didn't
It was
close
already
it.
open when you walked in.
Yeah,
No,
he
it
didn't
wasn't
close it.
wide open.
No,
you said
he
I
closed
had to
it.
distract people to go over there.
Yeah, he distracted the people go way over in the
I don't
hallway.
That's why I had to
that,
throw
dude.
a rock over there so I can go slip in through this door. That was the whole
He did
point
say
of
he
that.
opened
I don't
the
think you
door.
closed it, man. It's
I
don't
said I
remember
closed
that.
it. I said I did. Go back to the fucking VOD. Stop
Yeah, we
making
should
stuff
go
up so
back.
you can do it.
We should go back. Oh no, wait, he did.
I
close it.
100% said I did that.
Oh,
I
yeah,
said
he
I
did
went in the
say
door
that.
and closed it behind me, and then I went up the stairs.
Ah.
Yeah, he did say that. I remember.
You can
him
make it
saying
a
that.
loud
You
noise,
had
but I
two actions,
closed the
so
door.
You're telling me you had two actions in that move? You had an open
gotta-
action, then you had the movement, then
I
you had a
slipped in
close
the
action,
door. Oh,
and then
come
you had
on.
another
You don't make
movement
that
to
a
go back upstairs?
two-action. Huh?
Is that
Well,
what
this was on his way up to us.
Yeah.
This wasn't really.
So
And
he
they
had
were
two
dancing
actions,
up there for a long
opening-
time. You were saying...
I mean, Darth
closing?
and I were
I'm just
performing for a while there.
I'm just asking
I mean,
for my own
easily.
personal that you had.
It's true. I remember.
I need to go to the
It
bathroom.
seems a little
quick.
far
I'm
fetched
getting
that you did that.
screwed here. You said
It
the
seems a
door
little
was
far-fetched
closed.
that you
That's
closed
why
that door.
I had to throw a rock. If I didn't have to
To get in it, to open the door.
right,
So you
and then
could
I would
get
have
inside.
closed the door behind me because I wouldn't leave the door wide open that was closed already. Because it would have been open. Why would I leave a door suspiciously open after I was trying to be sneaky?
That's not a very rogue thing.
Stop trying to
Yes.
sabotage me here. Come on.
I'm just saying, I don't remember you telling me to
I
close the door.
said this. You can say the loud noise happened. I don't care about that. I'm just saying the door is closed. I don't have control over the map, but I closed that door. Isaac remembers me saying this. The whole
why I
reason
brought
I
it up.
did, I threw the
Like,
rock.
he closed
I went
the door.
opened the
There's
door.
No way
And
people would have heard and came in.
That's
That
why
door's
he's
closed,
asking
and
the
the
question.
guards are way off in the hallway.
the door is closed. He does not have line of sight out that door.
You just see him rub his hands together.
He's fighting his way out of here. I put myself between me and him.
Tune in next time.
And that's it for this session.
Oh, legit.
No.
And then he
The fuck did
smacks
I
his
miss?
hands together. I need everybody in this room to make a DC Constitution save.
Oh, that was advantage. Take the first one. A 4.
Okay.
Oh, you said save. Use the 12.
It actually makes a huge difference for him. I for sure failed. And I'm not burning my last life.
So that
Burn
means you didn't close
Burn
the door.
it.
We have a whole dungeon to get to.
So,
I'm not burning my last life.
Everybody
We have a bed in this room.
under a 13 Constitution save takes 24 damage,
Okay.
and if you have a higher than 13, then you take 12.
I'm glad I'm on the other side of the castle right now. Yikes.
We poked the wrong dude with the shield and the sword.
They started this fight. I just came upstairs.
And then you continued it when the dude was just trying to leave.
Of
You're
course
like,
I
"Nope, I'm out."
would.
You're like, all right, fuck it, let's keep going.
Of course I would.
Holy shit.
They started this on their own. But of course I would.
It's your nature.
Yes, it's everyone's nature. If they saw the fight start, they would have followed it up.
It's true. Our group is very,
As-
very
as-
bloodthirsty.
As this thunderwave like echoes through it, this noise just this goes up. You guys understand? You guys are in like this echo chamber, and it flows up, and then the noise bursts out the top of this tower, alerting the rest of.
Wait a minute, his door upstairs was closed.
This is a
Because we were
thunder wave that
performing
just
for
did
him.
24 damage to you. Like it's not.
I didn't
Gonna go
get hit. Alec took 12.
Still did a lot.
Oh.
Still did a lot of damage, and it's loud enough that the guards that are on high notice and the bullywogs that are on high notice,
Oh,
they all
shit.
know like shit's going down.
Wait, hold on.
What's going
Is this
on?
the point
Wait.
where does that alert the rest of our lizard men to be like, ah, yes, that's the sign, let's charge, and like,
Yeah.
God, I hope so.
For your guys' sake, it does.
I swear.
DW.
Shut
up, Alexa.
Shut up, Alexa.
I'm going to attack him, and I have advantage because we're flanking. I have Darth Vader's on the other side of him.
What am I doing?
You're standing right where you are, you beautiful
birdie.
bastard.
Okay.
A 19.
With my shield still on, then no.
Nice.
Shield is not on anymore.
No.
No?
No, you
No.
had your turn. It's gone now.
Okay,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
that hits.
Hell yeah, it's. You're dead.
15.
I didn't want to do it.
I'm chopping off his fucking head. Just fucking this elf.
No,
Yeah.
but we loved him.
Not worth 24 damage worth love.
As you swing with your longsword, you hear him say, "You'll never leave here alive."
Neither are you.
And I eat his
Damn.
chopped off head.
Dirty boys.
Hey, you know how his head still stays alive, like after it's been severed.
Nope. Ulan
What
just.
is he?
Yeah, his head's on the ground, just going like this to you, to the two of you.
Oh, no.
Nope, not comfortable with that.
And then Ulan ate his head. He swallowed
Ulan
his head
did?
whole. Yes, Ulan just
Ulan's
swallowed
a
the dude's
snake.
head.
Jesus
Who wants
Christ! You guys have been hanging out with the phrase.
That was such a beautiful sight to see.
Disintegrated
What do you
his, his
Of course,
skull
Darth is
into-
gonna like it when
into his
Ulan
body.
eats head.
Quick, grab the body. Let's go, guys. Grab the body. Let's go.
Oh, it's only right that I grab the body.
Should I eat the rest of the body?
We're going.
Should we search the body?
We'll check the body upstairs. Let's go up the stairs.
All right, up the stairs.
You guys
Ulan wraps
take the
his
body
body
upstairs?
around the dude's body, the rest of it, and carries it up the stairs. Slithers up
Like a snake.
like a snake.
Yeah.
Snake.
In the general area, Viva. In the general area, what is around
Gross.
us? Real quick.
Shit.
Tune in next
For
time.
Phelan or us?
No, of
you
us.
just went back upstairs, right?
Yes, but I want.
That's the end of your adventure, all right?
Oh, no.
I want to see if I want to cover up the blood stain.
No.
As Badajoz says, like,
Don't
as
worry, the
Badajoz
snake licked it all
sees
up.
the shaking of the building and this echoing sound is like, what the fuck did your friends do? But you will
I
never-
face palm and just you hear a distinct tink, and because I'm wearing a helmet. She goes tink, and I'm just like, idiots.
you realize there's at least 26 guards in between us and your friends?
Good thing I can tack 26 times each turn. It'll be fine.
Yes, I heard you.
I know, but seriously, no, this is not good.
I say
I would assume
say your
That,
goodbyes now because
that during all of that loud noise would have probably startled Phelan, and he probably have lost concentration on his
He
invisibility.
doesn't need concentration.
For invisibility. It's a concentration spell.
Oh, he
Yeah.
goes unconscious. He won't lose concentration unless he takes hits. It's not like that. He's
Yeah.
still invisible for an hour, guys.
yeah.
I thought it was just like you got startled or something.
No.
No.
A concentration
It would
is
seem
it's a
like-
constitution save. He would have to make a con save for something.
You
like
only
if he
would
takes-
have lost the concentration had he walked in on what was happening upstairs, and then he'd have been like, "Fuck."
That's true. Terry would have.
Ugh.
No, so a concentration spell is you can only have one up at a time. Depending on the spell, particularly invisibility, you can't cast or attack.
You can't do anything as long
yeah.
as he's just like walking alongside you.
I can do ability checks,
like
but I
Viagra.
can't do spells and I can't attack with it. Or it disperse. Or I'll need greater invisibility otherwise.
Mhm. Just
And if I take damage, that's when concentration checks are required. So you do have to roll it. it's either 10 or Constitution save or of 10 or of the half your damage that you took. That's how concentration checks work.
Okay.
So it's not like you're startled. You're innately able to focus on like I have a spell going right now. I'm going to be able to hold it. But if you take damage, like you were stabbed in the heart with a fucking sword, you have to focus on like not losing the spell.
Okay.
Shit. Okay.
And
that
you can
makes
only
sense.
hold one concentration spell at a time.
All right. Let me see if I can do.
So Valen's still invisible for a while. Probably until he decides to attack or does cast another spell.
Hold on. Input. What's the input value for disguise kit?
Probably dexterity.
Fucked.
Damn.
We're all fucked. I'm out of here. I cannot. I will not be a part of this. But it just starts like
Rainer
shakily
put
walking
some
towards.
dust on his face, copying Ulan from before.
You idiots! They already think you're cool. You're not gonna be more disguised than you are now. It's fucking over. Surrender yourself and die.
Just let him run off right now. Just hide. Just hide upstairs.
Yeah. Can I get back upstairs and just hide?
No, we gotta
Or
group
do we
up.
need? All right.
Hey, Rainer, we fucked up. We fucked up, man. Get over here and help us.
All right.
Yeah, all right. Well, you can go upstairs and hide, and then if you give us a few minutes,
Nah,
we
it's
can reset.
fine. I got this.
I have a
We have
plan to get us
Valen.
out of here.
It's me and Valen. We got this. All right. I'm gonna start moving.
I have a plan to get us out of here. If you,
That's great. You're on the other side of the world, and I can't actually talk to you.
right.
Um.
Actually, what's the distance between us? Where's the measuring thing? 1. Actually, we're within range. Is that me?
While you guys try to figure this out, like you just hear like
We're within
this
range.
splashing noise as the Badajas jumps out of one of like the high cut windows for into the moat below.
No.
Look over my shoulder and just go. Well, you're gonna be in Rush Hour 3.
He hears a whisper.
Harper's.
I cast a message while I'm heading upstairs because I still am in 100-foot range, and I'm pointing in the direction of where I think Rainer would be, and I go, "Please let this be Rainer." I just need to know where he like. I just have to think of the person and where in the direction they are. So if they're within 120 feet, it will work. And he's in 110. I just measured it. So the Bang Bros might have started a fight. We have it under control. All is okay. The whole castle might know we're here.
The Bang Bros.
We're going back to the second floor. There is a creature in the northeast tower that if we release him might cause us a distraction, get us a clearing to, for us to regroup. But we're going to reset here and try to get there. All right, you can respond to this message.
Is this the northeast tower?
Northeast tower's in the northeast of the map. We passed on the way in. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Yeah.
That's Northeast Tower.
All right. I still have to get to them. All right. I turn around and I look over at Leosin and I try to assess how bad and how quickly he'll be able to move. Like how injured / unkept is he and all this? Because I kind of have to like get him somewhere.
Hi, brother. I am not going to do any good in this battle.
Great. Trying to decide if I keep him near me and just use my protection
Since I've had
skills.
food and it seems like weeks since I've had water, and again, it cuts like hell just having any of the nutrients you gave me.
Is there a place for him to hide in this general area before we move on?
Leosin?
Mm-hmm. Like if Valen and Rainer can clear a path and keep.
I mean, you could. Well, it's what you see on the map. I mean,
I know. I'm just the map is very like. There's no closets. There's no. I mean, the walls are literally like straight and round.
I can't tell you. You're nowhere near. So
I'm Valen.
Oh, Valen. Yeah, Valen has no idea.
All right, I tell Leosin to go hide under the stairs back here. That's the best I can do for him.
It's because I feel like each movement is my last.
I'll carry him over there since he's apparently
Put him out of his misery.
fucking having trouble walking. Yeah.
Put him out of his misery.
I'm trying to get him out of here alive. Stop it.
Dude, remember when
I don't
Ulan was
need-
like was our moral compass for like the first 2 episodes?
And then Ulan started drinking too much and sleeping with
And
Darth.
started hanging out with our friends. And Iris is like, whatever, murder everything.
He got corrupted.
I throw. I should have something in here.
Remember.
All right, I have some extra traveler's clothes. I'll just like bundle those up and like try to give him like a pillow or something to rest on. I don't know. I'm trying to be nice to the
Seems
guy.
as though I'm not worthy of this because I made mistakes in my life. Thank you.
Haven't we all? All right, moving on. Let's go kick some ass and hopefully get
I'm
out of
looking
this
at what
alive.
Valen has that can maybe help.
All right, Valen, we gotta go. And I'll kick it in this.
Okie dokie. Yes, me Valen.
Thought we
Here I
weren't
come,
doing
the howl.
Galen accents. You lied.
Let us get these guys.
All right, we're gonna open this door and try to get out. Fuck, we
Valen
have to fight
says,
some-
Knock, knock, motherfuckers.
I turn to Valen. I tell him like, all right, remember, we're gonna have to fight like at least one or more Dragonborn, so this is not gonna be fun.
Well, they're off to the side. They're searching for a rock.
I'm sure they totally didn't hear that giant thunderous boom and aren't going to investigate where it came from, which is where I have to go.
The door was closed.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll move in. DM, what is this?
You move in, and as soon as you enter this room, those cultists that had been sitting on the ground, kind of lackadaisical, they are now all like at attention. And the second you enter the room, they realize you're no longer in the company of Azrajas, who is wearing.
I hold out my hand and I say, "The Gilded One has set off an explosion. Can you go?" He's jumped out into the moat trying to escape with the prisoner. And
They
then
look at you, say, "The Gilded One."
Josh is like his entire fucking character art is gold.
Oh, oops! What is,
Don't do that
supposed
yet.
to
Ha!
If this doesn't work, Terry's gonna do the one thing he knows how to do now. Because he's still invisible. Did you delete us?
He did.
Oh, I have no idea what happened.
He definitely deleted.
Oh,
Oh shit!
Holy fuck!
It just dawned on me right now.
It's time to roll a new
I've
character.
never seen this other stuff.
Nope.
Nope. Oh god. Well, I gotta roll a new character. Isaac, can you see what we see right now?
No, I can't.
It's bad, guys. It's not good.
Pull up the stream because this is not gonna be good.
All right. Well, aren't there some lizard folk around?
Not in this room.
The lizard folk are everywhere.
Nope. So Valen's gonna.
Oh shit!
Valen's
you're
gonna back
fucked.
out of the room.
You are
Hey,
dead.
DM, did
Valen's gonna back out of the room.
Alex, shut up. DM, did my amazing 18 with a -1 persuasion persuade all of these nice people to let me through?
I mean, we're still under the disguise of that we're
Jesus
dragon
Christ,
cultists. They
let
don't
me-
know that we're anything else. They just heard loud thunder. That can mean anything.
And they don't see Valen yet because Valen's still
You can
invisible.
just say, like, what was that? Did you guys hear where that came from?
Also, did you auto roll our initiative?
So
I
Two-
get
three of them rolled 20s, so they know. Like, they know this ain't what it is.
shit.
But some of them do know that it is what it is.
All we need to do is get through the door.
He persuaded most of them, so
Yeah, all we
them to
need to
turn
do
against
is get through the door.
Oh, what did I just do?
I mean, if that was a group roll, then wouldn't they have failed?
Yeah, you group.
Yeah. If that's a group
rolled
roll.
initiative, and I get advantage because of my amazing shield. And I don't want a 14. I want a higher one, so I don't have to know.
Okay, so then roll your character and hit initiative.
Yeah. Why is this? This is being very slow for me today. Wow. All right,
Yeah.
well, I'll take the 14.
Well, you're dead.
Shit.
All right, so Valen has first attack and he's invisible right now.
All right.
Oh.
Did enough of them let us get were convinced by the statement to
Hold
let
on.
us get
Wait,
through the
which-
door?
Hold on. I need to metagame this real quick. Which ones actually like?
Massolution.
Which ones believed me and which ones don't? Because if the ones that are farther down here are the ones that didn't believe me, and the ones up here did believe me, I can get to the door and get out before the ones who didn't.
Oh, yours was an 18. Sorry. So this guy didn't believe you.
Fuck.
And then 18, this guy didn't believe you. And then this guy didn't believe you.
Fuck.
And then this guy did, that guy did, that guy did.
Oh,
Most of them did.
yeah,
This
but like
guy-
all of
this
the
guy
ones right in
didn't.
front of me didn't believe me.
You just have to persuade the others.
And then like this dragon.
Oh,
That-
Oh, Dart
You
just
have to
left.
persuade the others that those few that don't believe you are evil.
I have.
Oh, we lost Darth.
Do we just need to pick this back up next time?
You want to stop here?
I mean,
He needs time.
I am terrified, and this.
I
will take,
just feel like it's
you know,
not
6
fair
hours.
for Valen to come in without having any context of what to do.
No, honestly, this is probably better for him. This is easy for him to come in on. Hey, you're in a fight, and all of a sudden, you coming back after a week is easy. You have to win a fight. You coming in
Do you
in
know
the
Terry's
middle-
fighting style? It usually takes shots and then die.
Otherwise, you have to have him come in on like in the middle of like a conversation of a story that we've been setting up.
I know.
And him not
I'm
knowing
just
what's going
debating. All right, I'm gonna give him.
Also, thanks for fucking me, guys. Like, what the hell?
You can't blame me for this.
What do you mean I can't blame you for this?
The guy was gonna run out and go and get us busted anyways. We had to try to kill him before he got out. I didn't start the fight.
But you could have let it end by letting him. run
He would have
away.
what? And what? How would that have gone? How would that have gone? Please tell
He
me
may
how that
not
would have gone.
Exploded the entire tower. I don't know. I'm also not
You're
convinced
so
that
angry
Viva
with
didn't-
like a dice roll.
I'm also not convinced Viva may not have like pulled that out of his ass if we didn't continue that fight that we didn't need to take for some reason.
We
Wait,
would
what
have.
part
He
did
was
I pull
totally
on my
gonna get
ass?
out.
That explosion.
They started the fight. They started
First,
the fight.
for whatever
That we were
reason.
they were totally gonna be busted. The only way we could have done it was like if we were able to take him down. I'm sorry the guy had thunder step or whatever.
Thunderwave.
Thunder slap. Clap.
He just whipped out his cock, and then everybody was like, hey.
Thunder wave.
Thunderwave.
All right.
You should recognize. You should know this one because Wars used it all the time
Yep.
to annihilate
He used
entire
Shatter.
hundreds of
Shatter.
people.
He
He used shatter.
He had Thunderwave as well.
Of course he did. I'm not surprised. But he's an ice mage. Don't worry. He
He's
exclusively
with
uses
the
ice.
squirrel now.
No, he exclusively uses ice skills. When he said that, I was like, wait, what? Do you remember that?
Well, because like
Ice
because he
clap.
was kind of like predestined to have
How did
like
he do?
fire things,
How
but-
did he do?
he said he was like
24 damage if it only does one. If it's 2d8.
because I used it at level 7.
What?
Yeah, you guys actually almost had me dead, so it was kind of like fuck everybody. I'm not getting out of this room alive, so I went for level 7.
How does someone we're fighting have a level 7?
Because
was-
he shouldn't be fighting him.
Yeah, because you guys should have just let him have his sexy escapades. And now, yeah.
Just let him sit in the corner and watch whatever the fuck he was.
But how does he have level 1
Masturbate
spells?
to
Like, how? But how
kinky
can?
shit.
But hold on. I really want to know. How can he be? What level was he that he can have level 7? No one can have a
Don't
level
worry
7.
about it. Don't worry about it.
What do you mean nobody can? Yeah, dude. This is. Had you paid attention? I don't know what to tell you, man.
What level was he that he could be have a level 7 spell?
Don't worry about it.
Dude, he was the guy in charge of this castle.
We have his body still.
He was not just some Joe Schmo you guys came across. He was a very kinky German man who happens to be in charge of
He
the
was Swedish.
castle
He
and
was
likes kinky shit and level 7 spells. Yes.
I
Yeah, he likes the kinky stuff.
I just don't.
And boots and cots and boots and cots.
You're amazed that he had a level 7, but you guys managed to kill him in like 4 moves.
He used level 1, two level 1s and a level 2 spell, but he had a level 7 spell slot.
Yep, and as soon as I used it, I couldn't use any more spells, so I was fucked and dead in that room. It even told me, you're out of spells. This is it. You're dead. And I had 3 health when I used it.
Anyways,
Are we stopping for the night?
I don't know, because I have a really, really dumb idea that might get me out of this situation.
I mean, I was gonna have Terry use
I hope that this
Master
major
idea you
image.
have is to roll you into a ball, like the fat kid on Hook, and then just roll you down the hallway and just like everybody, I get knocked out of the way. Like that's what I'm hoping.
Haha, no, I wish that might actually keep me alive. Now, can I say what I'm thinking and like not get penalized for it, or should I just keep it and?
Oh, I'm gonna definitely plan for it.
Yeah, don't say it to him.
Dummy.
All right, great.
All right, I'm ending the stream. That was fun. Thanks everybody for on stream.
Adios.